I want to come with you!
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'd prefer if you steered clear of danger. Understand, Kana?
Danger doesn't scare me. I'm the master thief, Hatana.
That's very sweet of you, but there's no need for you to rush. Fiend-a-bear. Watch over her for me. Jeeves, is everything ready to go?
Lady Yumemi is in control of the security. You may proceed at any time.
Well, sounds like that's my cue.
Please be careful. And don't forget, Makoto will be here soon.
Right. There's a prize to collect. The Master Thief Maeve is up to the task.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you got a good night's rest.
You as well, Lady Kana.
Good morning. Would you like a beverage? Coffee'd be nice. Just black is fine.
One coffee coming right up. Here you are.
A little milk might help. Thanks, Yumemi.
Kana, do you recall what's so special about today?
Well, of course I do, Father. My dear friend Makoto will be arriving today. We haven't seen one another in years. Oh, I can hardly wait. We'll be together again soon. Very soon.
I don't remember your friend very well. Makes me anxious.
Aw, don't worry. You were so little and Makoto is very easygoing. Things would be absolutely perfect if Mother were here. I wonder, where could she be? She told me that she would be back in time for the entrance ceremony.
Man, I am so lost. Ah, jeez. At this rate, I'm definitely gonna be late. Huh? Hey, what's wrong?
I can't find my mommy. Do you know where she is?
I don't. To be honest, I'm just as lost as you are. But it'll be okay. If you stay put, I'm sure she'll come right back.
You mean mommy's gonna come here?
Oh, I know. Hey, kiddo, watch this.
What is that?
This is my magic wand.
Magic what?
Yup.
So cool! Wow!
Oh, sweet power, hear my call. Ta-da!
Huh? It's candy!
Nana!
Mommy!
We have been expecting you, Makoto Shiranui.
You're a maid?
The Hoshisato's maid, to be precise. You may address me as Emma Sakurai.
I'm Makoto Shiranui, but I guess you knew that. Still nice to make it official.
This way, the master is expecting you. To be late on your very first day, quite a bold move.
I should apologize.
Such genuine confusion is endearing. Truly.
Emma, please refrain from teasing our guest.
I beg your pardon.
My name is Jeeves Woodhouse. I serve as the Hoshisato's butler.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
You strike me as the shy and submissive type.
Makoto!
Yes?
I'm so glad you're here! It's been way too long! I miss you! Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing!
Oh no, I bet you've forgotten who I am.
You're Hatana, right?
You bet, that's me! You know, you can drop the nickname if you want to. Call me Kana.
I'm stunned. You've gotten so pretty I barely recognized you. Same old outburst. That's classic Hatana.
Usually Hatana isn't a name I like people to call me by. I'll let it slide because it's you, though.
It's really been a long time. I'm glad I got to see you.
Yeah, same. It's hard to believe you're here. Thank you for remembering our promise.
I've heard a great deal about you. Being Lady Kana's prince, is that correct?
Emma! Not like a prince. You remember when that stray dog attacked us? You protected me without a second thought. Just like a courageous prince from a fairy tale. Ah! Did I actually say that out loud? I have to admit, you've changed too, Makoto. You look more like a boy now.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, your hair is still short and your clothes look fresh off a Boys R Us rack. I thought you might wear something cute today at least.
Cute isn't really my style, but thanks for looking out.
Even your voice is masculine. Is that the idea? Are you intentionally trying to be more boyish? I bet I know why. You want to be like my father. That's it, isn't it?
Lady Kana, a moment, if I may. Makoto is a boy.
Okay, what kind of prank are you trying to pull off now, Emma? Wow, you come up with the craziest things sometimes.
Seems I have no choice. Turn this way, my lady, and you scoot a bit closer. I'm terribly sorry.
What for? Some kind of game? This is silly. Ah! Hey, why is your chest as flat as your back? Who the heck are you?
I'm Makoto.
But how is that even remotely possible?
Things sound lively in here. The two of you celebrating your reunion.
Now that's an entrance.
Father, there's been a development.
What has you in such a distraught state? I'm all ears.
It's awful. Makoto turned into a boy.
I see why that would be a cause for concern if Makoto wasn't in fact already born as a boy.
No way.
Right then. I see a glimmer in your eye. I know it well. The bright spark of ambition.
Glad it shows. I came to town just like I said I would, so please teach me the ways of your magic.
Trickery! Illusion! Magic! Whatever the name, its purpose remains the same. To make the audience believe they're dreaming! When a magician chooses to reveal his secrets, it's the equivalent of entrusting his life's essence to somebody. Do you grok my mouth music?
Yes, I will safeguard your secrets above all else, for the sake of the smiles they help create.
Excellent answer. You can be my apprentice. From this day forward, you may call me Master.
Thanks, Master. It truly is an honor.
Now that you'll be living in this house, please think of us as your family.
Wait a second. Is he seriously going to be living here?
You were rather gung-ho when you agreed to all this.
That was before I knew Makoto was a boy.
Take it easy there, Hatsuna.
Don't call me Hatsuna. It's Kata to you.
Oh, my bad, Kana.
You sound so disrespectful.
I'll work on that, but I came all this way because I really want to hone my craft as a magician, so please...
Trust a boy to be oblivious.
It is nearly time to make your departure, Master.
Thank you, Jeeves. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Where are you going?
It just so happens I have business to attend to overseas. Apologies, girls, but it's work-related. You understand, right?
Hold on. If you're leaving, then I'm coming with you.
Isn't there an entrance ceremony taking place today?
Well, yeah. You're not planning on missing it, are you?
I'm sorry, Kana. I wish I could be there. But at least you won't be alone now that you have Makoto.
That's my #1 problem!
On that note... I'll see all your smiling faces in 1 month's time. Adios!
There he goes.
Levitation magic, huh? Or illusion? Whatever you call it, it's amazing! That's Master Hoshisato for you!
Forgive the delayed introduction. This is Yumemi, the younger daughter of the Hoshisato family.
We met when you were little, but I highly doubt you remember. Check this out, Yumemi.
My word, he's quite dexterous, isn't he?
Crimson Power, hear my call! Catch it!
For me?
Yeah, it's a token of our friendship. Nice to meet you again.
It's very nice.
Lady Yumemi's smile is a rare and splendid sight.
Well, the cause of that smile somewhat upsets me.
I refuse to stand by and let that boy live in this house! Jeeves, surely there must be something you can do!
I'm afraid you are in the wrong here, Lady Kana.
To callously drive someone's child out into the streets before the entrance ceremony would disgrace the Hoshisato family name. Therefore, we shall keep Master Makoto here with us until your father's return.
Fine then. He's welcome to stay, but only until we can get in touch with my parents. And not as a tenant, but as a temporary guest.
A compromise well struck. Quite reasonable, yes.
Hatsuna, I
I
promise.
told you not to call me that! Good grief!
Everything you need should be in there, though it might require some digging since we've been using the room for storage.
This'll work. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh. You cleaned up quick enough to impress a maid. Well done.
I've made a mess or two disappear before.
I'll leave some fresh sheets for you right here.
That's very kind of you, Emma.
Yes, well, I try.
Whoa, this room has a floor. Never would have guessed that.
Well, I don't see what's so great about cleaning a stupid room.
Astounding that you did this by yourself. You even spruced up the artifacts.
Artifacts?
I'm referring to the objects right behind you.
Should I have asked before I touched them?
No, you arranged them in a magnificent manner. Bravo!
As you can see, I sorted them by type and... Man, I'm so sorry about that. I'd like to pay for it if there's any way I can.
Don't bother. It isn't like that hunk of junk ever worked.
Jesus.
Oh,
No, this simply will not do. You shattered a remarkably precious item to pieces.
I promise I'll do whatever it takes to make this up to you.
Sounds good to me. What should he do?
We may not be able to salvage the item, but we could still salvage the situation. The mansion is understaffed, so what if we put him to work as a butler in training and allow him to use his wages to pay for this mishap? Would that be fair?
Extremely. Please, put me to work.
Oh yes, you will indeed work. Nicely.
great plan, except Makoto will be long gone before he pays it off.
I second him as great plan.
What side are you on?
I suppose that settles it. As of this moment, Makoto is officially employed here. Excellent.
I must admit, this is not how I pictured your visit turning out, but I look forward to working alongside you.
Same here.
I can't help but feel you may have overstepped a boundary.
Then you don't see what I do. Their reunion was intense. Under the proper circumstances, the eventual encounters that follow will be even more so. You know Lady Kana called Makoto a prince? This has the makings of a beautiful love story. I believe they just need a gentle nudge to get them closer. And I'll be there to provide them with all the nudges they may need. Ah, young love at its best. Oh yes! I'm the captain, and I'll go down with the ship.
You should get a hobby.
Why? I know he said that he could stay, but he didn't need it. I can't live under the same roof as that stupid boy! Blame Father wholeheartedly. Mama, I could really use you right now, but you don't even bother to give us a call.
This place is like a big maze. This way? Huh? I'm sorry!
No! Makoto, you idiotic pervert!
Why does everything hurt?
Master Makoto, please exercise some caution when choosing your time to bathe. Lady Kana tends to frequent this bathroom rather often.
Your timing is flawless, Emma.
I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed in my entire freaking life! He definitely saw me! That does it! He is out of here! No way he's staying after a son like that! Hey, Makoto. It'll be alright, Hatsuna. Lady Mud! He didn't hurt you, did he? Nah, everything's fine. You ended up breaking your wand, though. Your safety matters a lot more than my wand. Oh, you mean it? Thank you! You know, it's almost like I have a real-life prince! Oh, you're gonna make me blush. You want to be like my daddy when you grow up, don't you? Yeah, a magic guy. A magician. Yeah, that. He was so cool at that show I saw. And your mom, the marvelous Miss Maeve, she was great up there too. You be like my dad and I'll be like my mom. It's a plan. So when you become like Miss Maeve and I become like Mr. Mamoru, would you want to share the stage with me? If we're sharing a stage, then that'll make us partners, won't it? You bet. We'll be two of the best partners the world's ever seen. That's a promise.
What the heck?
the dutiful maid who comes to wake you in the morning by screaming in terror? A horrid habit like that should be scolded out of you.
I'm so sorry.
Never mind. Change into this.
Good morning, Miss Kana. And same goes to you, Jeeves.
Yes, good morning. That suit truly suits you.
Good morning. From the looks of things, I take it you're actually going through with the training.
Follow me, Master Makoto. You need to learn your way around the mansion.
Good idea. I do have a tendency to get lost.
There are a number of rooms in the basement, not to mention the tool shed and smokehouse in the yard. If you fail to memorize them all, you will ultimately fail at being a butler. If you're going to work in this mansion, you're going to need to be aware of one last very important fact.
Yeah?
No matter what happens, you can never act surprised. This is the very mansion Lady Maeve's ancestors lived in. It was built hundreds of years ago, yet they managed to move it here from overseas. And you know what they say about old buildings, don't you?
That they're haunted?
No, I'm not talking about ghosts. You are fully aware of who owns this property, right?
Yes! Mamoru Hoshisato and his partner, Miss Maeve, the magicians of the century!
Correct. And as such a renowned magician, Master Mamoru has countless tricks set up around the house. Not even I know where that mischievous man put them.
Oh, I think I understand now.
Excellent. The mansion's one thing, but the city's another. You'll be asked to run errands and will need to know your way. Lady Kana, might you be so kind as to show him around town?
No way! Why should I help him?
Because you have the most free time out of everyone.
This mansion is incredible.
Magic 101 is to hide that which can't be hidden. Big mansions make that principle easy.
Makes sense.
Come on. Keep up. Don't want you falling behind and getting lost again.
Oh, right.
Hey, look, it's the candy magician!
Hello.
How's it going?
Thanks again for what you did. This kind boy came to my daughter's rescue when she got lost yesterday. It looks like Nana wasn't the only one who found her way, though.
Luckily, everything worked out just fine.
So, are you two on a date?
That is a definite no!
You could have told me the real reason you were late yesterday.
Guess so, but I was lost and would have been late even before I ran into her.
Still playing the prince and rescuing damsels, huh?
Hey, Hatsuna?
How many times do I have to tell you? We're back.
Welcome home. Did the two of you enjoy your little date?
Why is everyone saying that?
It was a joke.
Hey there, Yumemi.
But it's already noon. Where are you going anyway?
To get started on my chores.
Like what?
Games and stuff.
Oh, so you're a gamer girl, huh?
That's right. You think you might want to join me sometime, Makoto?
Sure, that's cool.
That's just plain weird. She never asks anybody to play with her.
This upsets me greatly.
Would you mind showing me that trick you did one more time?
Absolutely. Look, here goes. Now then.
Wait, let me see that!
Jeez, what for?
Stop being a baby and let go!
You may want to take note of your proximity.
Wait!
It's just some wand I picked up from a toy store. I bought it right after I saw your father perform.
May I take a look?
Sure.
It smells like mother.
Huh? Are you serious?
Makoto, did our mother make this wand for you?
No, but she fixed it for me one time. Made it good as new after I broke it. You probably remember it too. That day when the stray dog came after us?
That kind of rings a bell.
Here you go.
Well,
You can speak freely.
so spill already.
His wand. There's no doubt that was Mother's symbol on it.
Then our mission is clear. We take it back.
The only kind of person she would entrust an artifact to is the good kind. And as far as I can tell, Makoto's been taking really good care of it.
That's besides the point. I don't care how good he is. We can't ignore an artifact. Do what you want, but I'm going to help Mother and get it back. Kathy, my feet can't touch the floor.
Is that a burglar?
This is getting ridiculous. Thank you.
What is that?
Just a bit farther. Hey, what are you doing? Stop pulling on me!
I don't think so! Not getting away!
Watch where you're putting your foot!
I would classify this as a solid fail. I anticipated as much.
Can't say I didn't try to stop her.
Paid it as much.
Can't say I didn't try to stop her.
You were watching the whole time?
Hatara?
My oh my, that's a fairly bold move. Though if what you're stealing is his heart, might I suggest dinner and a movie first?
Oh, Sis isn't playing around.
Indeed, it's quite disastrous.
You should be ashamed of the hullabaloo you've caused.
Jeeves, I shoulder part of the blame as well.
Sorry.
Why'd you break into my room like some kind of criminal?
I'm a master thief, thank you very much. Get it straight!
I might. If I had the slightest clue what was going on here. Want to elaborate for me?
I suppose it's unavoidable now. However, there is no going back once you are imparted with this information. If knowing that doesn't deter you, then we will tell you what you wish.
There's a secret in the Hoshisato family no one knows about. This is an artifact. It's a magical item that my mother created.
You're kidding. That thing's made from actual magic?
What it's made of isn't as important as what it's capable of. Each artifact is one of a kind, and they all possess their own unique power. The ability to create these items is passed down through my mother's family, but as of now, she's the only one who's inherited the special skill.
That's so unreal. I mean, wow.
Naturally, the family tried to keep this super rare technique under wraps. But at some point, a whole bunch of artifacts were stolen right from under their noses and scattered throughout the world. Once that happened, it was only a matter of time before rich and powerful people caught wind of what an artifact was. Those unsavory individuals sought out members of my mother's family, offering mountains of money in exchange for artifacts that benefited them. Mom was opposed to such an underhanded scheme, but the family wasn't exactly open to suggestions. Rather than stay and be used as some artifact-making machine, she slipped away and fled to Japan with my father. Although she was free, she decided simply leaving the family wasn't enough. She couldn't stand by and do nothing while artifacts that had found their way into the wrong hands were being used to hurt people and commit crimes. So she became Maeve, the master thief, in order to set things right.
Okay. So what you're saying is, she's like a burglar. Or not!
Listen, since you don't seem to know, there's more than meets the eye to a master thief. My mom, for instance, replaces the items she takes with identical ones that aren't magic. She's so good, most people don't even notice their stuff's been stolen. Look. I want to help her out if I can. That's why I, dressed up like a master thief. Stop judging me!
I'm not. I'm wondering why you snuck into my room.
Well, that's because...
That's my fault, Master Makoto. Lady Kana wanted to practice her thievery so desperately this evening. I urged her to use you as her target and even recommended breaking in through the ceiling. Please forgive me.
Okay.
Now you know the Hoshisato's secret. My father works as a stage magician, while my mother is actually the real deal. Go ahead and factor me in too, though I'm still in training. Makoto, I need to know you won't tell.
No worries. It kinda goes against my code, since magicians aren't big on spilling secrets.
That's true.
Well then, it is quite a late hour to be awake. Why doesn't everyone say their goodnights and then scurry off to bed? Ah, You certainly do look sharp.
Thanks, Jeeves.
I'm guessing you have not been to your new school as of yet and are unfamiliar with the route. It would be my pleasure to drive you there today.
That's okay. I appreciate it, but I think I'll walk with Hatana.
Think again.
Oh, wow.
You know it's rude to stare, don't you?
Sorry, it's just that uniform looks great on you.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't really matter what you say. You are not walking to school with me. I would also prefer it if you didn't speak to me at school.
Why?
Why? Because we don't need any funny rumors floating around.
I guess that's true. Is it possible to make today the one exception so that you can show me the way there?
I said no, and that's final.
Oh.
Safe travels, my lady.
That's too bad. Perhaps you could walk to school with me instead.
Wait, you mean you go to the same school as us?
Yes? Is it really so surprising, Master Makoto? Although I'm 2 grades above Lady Kana and yourself, I do indeed attend the same school. Here's to an amazing year ahead.
Next up, it looks like we'll be hearing from Student Council Representative Emma Sakurai. On behalf of the students currently enrolled, she would like to extend a warm welcome to the incoming class.
No matter what I see her, Emma always looks so pretty. I know, like I can't even right now.
Who knew Emma would be so popular? The last 24 hours have been chock full of surprises. Am I crazy? Or did the girl students severely outnumber the boys?
Not crazy! This was a girls' school till last year. Then it all changed, and I decided to come be the Poseidon in the Sea of Ladies. The wait was brutal, but now my time is finally here! Oh, and I'm Tokichiro Sakagami. What's your name?
I'm Makoto Shiranui. It's a pleasure.
Ah, I see. You're the Makoto Shiranui people have been going on about.
I'm the topic of conversation?
Negative. You are not.
This dude is Hayashida. He may seem like a brainiac, but really, it's an act. All of it. So I've learned not to take the random things he says too seriously.
Mind if I join the little circle you 3 have going on? The name's Matsuo. Nice to meet you.
These guys sure know how to leave an impression.
Hatana! We're in the same class again.
Oh, hey, Kikyoin. Maybe you never received the memo, but Hatana isn't a name I'd like to use.
It very well should be. Play it off all you want, but the truth eventually comes out.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor. Whoever could you mean?
I'm not trying to make a joke, I'm just telling you what your name is. Nah is fine. But Hatana is your name, isn't it? You've been called Hatana since you were in diapers, and you can't just change it now.
Hey!
If I can change my diapers, I can change my name too! You're not nearly as grown up as you think.
Why does Kokomi make it her mission in life to needlessly torment me every single chance she gets? I was hoping I could start middle school off on a more sophisticated foot.
So this is where you've been.
Just great. My plan to avoid you by killing time here backfired too.
I had every intention of going home without you, then I bumped into Emma.
Lady Kana acts tough, but it's merely a facade to hide how susceptible she is to loneliness. She's going to be especially lonely today since her parents could not attend her entrance ceremony. That's why I'd appreciate it if you accompanied the lady home this afternoon. It may seem trivial, but it's another part of being a butler.
Jeez, Emma's just a busybody.
Listen, I won't force you to walk home with me. We could sit and talk for a minute if you want to.
Fine, you win. But only for a little while, understood?
So about those artifacts you mentioned last night. The magic and Master Thief parts, they don't seem real to me.
Oh, you think it was a lie? Prove him wrong, Muffy. This is Fiend to Bear. It's a special artifact my mother made for me. It even protects me in her absence. My magical all-purpose wing/babysitter.
It's an amazing sight to see for sure. And Miss Maeve is really the sole creator of this thing?
My mother is an incredible woman. She's so beautiful and kind, and she's my father's partner too. Being a Master Thief Mage is icing on the cake. Kinda makes you stop and wonder how I'm related to her. Even as we speak, she's somewhere out there trying her absolute hardest in hopes of recovering an artifact. Just curious, but do you have any memories of my mother that stand out?
I remember she's blonde and extremely pretty. And of course the fact that she works with Master.
That's all you got?
Uh-huh. It's not much, but I guess that's common for memories regarding the people I knew when I was a little kid.
Touché. Oh, wow! Muffy!
What was that? That yellow thing?
I have no idea. Maybe she'll let us take a closer look at it.
Take a closer look? Why, I don't know what you mean. No clue. That was amazing. Really? When did you have time to master such a neat trick, Hatena? Well...
She didn't. That was all me.
Oh,
So it was just a trick?
Right. I'm learning magic from the great Mamoru Hoshisato himself. Atano is helping me practice a bit.
That makes sense.
forgot her dad was a famous magician. The dots are starting to connect.
I'm an apprentice, so I can't do too much. But I could show you a few things.
That's so cool!
And ta-da!
Wow! I love you, Howard! I know, Ray too! I was expecting that! Hatena, I hope you realize you owe me now. Do I?
It's time. Well, if I'm gonna be a butler, better be a good one.
Honestly, I can't think of a single task that would require your help, young master. There is still quite a bit of time before we start preparing for dinner, and I imagine you're probably worn out from your first day of school. Why not take this opportunity to rest?
I can't be a butler if there's nothing to do.
Could you come here a sec, Makoto?
Sure, but where are we going? So, it's cool if I come in? That's a pretty cute stuffed animal. He's a bear, right?
Uh-huh. Gelgo here was a special gift from my mom.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, little guy.
Gelgo's not a guy, she's a girl.
I'm sorry. I see it now, though. What does that mark mean?
Nothing major, it's just my mom's symbol.
Your mom, huh?
That's right.
Do you have any idea when she'll make her way back home?
I don't.
Did we call them, or...
Makoto!
At your service?
Listen! Get out of this mansion, and I mean right now!
What? But I thought we had a compromise!
Don't have time to argue with you!
I'm not arguing, but
what? We don't have time! Just pack the bare minimum and get as far away as you can! You're not moving!
You need to calm down, Lady Kona.
You've got to be kidding! How can I be calm in this situation?
What's up?
Miss, give us an explanation and we'll assist you.
Pardon me. Lady Kokomiki Kyoin has requested an audience with you.
Dang it! She's already here?
The lady informed me that she arranged an appointment with you earlier today. She is presently waiting to speak with you in the parlor.
Man, I know she's gonna figure out you live here.
Oh, so that's why you were kicking me to the curb.
People are gonna start saying things like we're shacked up and my reputation will go down the drain.
No worries. I'll go lock myself in my room. I won't come out, I promise.
You think that's good enough? Get real! Locked doors can't stop someone who prowls around as much as Kokomi. This is why I didn't want her coming over here.
I'm not sure we'll be able to clean this mess in a timely manner.
Hatena! Where are you? Sheesh, what's it take to receive a proper greeting around here? Too late! She's already started snooping! Use guard mode to keep Makoto out of sight, Muffy!
Could someone please tell me what's going on?
I activated Muffy's guard mode, which changed it into a protective sphere. It's airtight and super strong, so I don't see Kokomi getting through it.
You said that with such confidence, but this thing is huge and sticks out like a sore thumb. She'd be crazy if she passed it by.
It'll be fine. I mean, it's just some giant yellow ball in the middle of the dining room.
Yes, nothing conspicuous about it whatsoever.
Hatena! Good, I finally found you. Jeez, you ever heard of something called knocking?
I told her not to barge in, but she wouldn't listen. Forgive her. She's just in a particular mood.
What do we have here? This thing? It's a gift from my dad. Nothing you should be concerned about. Huh. Kind of a weird addition to the dining room, if you ask me. What do you suppose supposed to use it for anyway? It's mainly used for...
It's a balancing ball used for exercise.
That's right! Father wants us to stay fit. Oh, wow. I've seen these advertised on infomercials. Let me try it out.
Holy crap! What the?
It passes the bounce test! What was that? I think I just heard someone scream.
I wish there was a way I could see outside.
I just hit something with my tush, so I think this one's defective.
Please, Lady Kokomi, step away from the ball. I won't let any harm come to you so long as I live.
Relax! No one is trying to hurt her! Huh? Move. I see. I was wondering where you were. Hello again, Makoto Shiranui.
Hi.
What? You already knew everything? If a support request is made by a member of the Hoshisato family, then it has to come through the Kikyoin conglomerate. Who do you think handled the piles of paperwork for Shiranui's enrollment? Of course I knew. But I do find it surprising that you're here as part of the staff and not as a guest. Do you? Well, it's a long story. That is some really rotten luck you've got. You moved in hoping to hone your magic skills, but now you're a butler and the only things you'll be making disappear are the stains on Hatana's laundry.
Yeah, like I let him near my dirty clothes.
I'm kidding. Well, shall we just cut to the chase then?
What chase?
I helped you out of quite a sticky situation, and therefore you are in my debt.
I knew it! Why else would you bother to come here?
You knew what?
I'll let you fill him in. I'd rather not waste time that could be used to look for my future artifact. Give it up!
And so the hunt begins yet again.
Sorry, but would someone please fill me in?
Of course, Master Makoto. It began shortly after Lady Kana received the artifact Fiend-A-Bear. This made Lady Kokomi so envious that she burst into tears. 'Twas all very tragic, I assure you.
Master Mamoru made her a promise. He challenged the young miss to search throughout the mansion in order to identify and activate her own artifact. He then told her should she be successful in this endeavor, the artifact would be hers.
Is that okay? These things are powerful. You can't just give them away.
But Lady Kokomi must first distinguish the artifact from the wide array of items in the mansion. Next, she has to guess the artifact's true name and make a contract with it. If she cannot accomplish that part, simply having the artifact will be useless.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty challenging.
That was the Master's intent, although I doubt even he anticipated just how tenacious the young lady would be.
If he thought she would one day forget about it, he was mistaken. She now visits from time to time to conduct her search in a thorough manner. And the mess she leaves is always atrocious.
Sounds like she really wants one of those artifacts to call her own.
Those lucky enough to possess an artifact have the power to obtain miracles. Better still, should an artifact match with one person in particular, their wildest dream can come true.
Seems like you know your stuff when it comes to artifacts.
Backing up the Hoshisatos is one of the Kikyoin family's primary duties. So let's just say I've done my share of homework on artifacts and leave it at that.
Abracadabra! Echo Echo Azarak! Are you being serious? The words you should be saying are I quit! What a suspicious bookend. It's so pretty and... blue! I've got it! Blue End must be your true name! It's not! Blue End! I have found you, so answer my call! Guess this one's just another dud. Do us all a favor and give it a rest! Besides, a contract with an artifact requires a payment that isn't necessarily the kind of thing you want to sacrifice. Your payment involves raising your body's temperature, doesn't it? Yeah. If I overuse it, I'll get one of the worst fevers in the history of illnesses. Not this one. Or this one! Oh! I feel a strange aura resonating. Your true name is... Stop! Just stop! See you later, Hatana? Yeah, hopefully much later. Looking forward to the next visit. Great!
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping this would be the day you found your own artifact.
I'll have plenty of other chances. There's an artifact waiting for me. I just know it.
Is that so? Then as long as...
I now entrust it to you. Please take good care of it while I'm gone, alright?
I've been here for 1 whole month now.
Promise you won't push yourself too hard, dear.
Just follow your dreams and do what makes you happy.
Good luck! I'm rooting for you!
Thank you. I'm off.
Remember, you'll always have your mother's support.
I wonder how everyone is doing these days.
Ah, jeez, we're soaked to the bone! I told you we should have called for a chauffeur, but no! I thought it might let up right away, so sue me.
Are you okay, Hatsuna?
I'm fine, but thank you. You parrot! Get out of here now!
Sorry, I'm leaving!
That poor little boy. Hey, mind if I use your bath? I'd like to not catch cold. Sure, I guess. And it would be even better if Emma and Mariah came too. Right?
Ew. What, me to join you?
I don't see a problem with that. You ladies are no different from family in the Hoshisato household and should be treated as such.
If that's the case, the bath awaits. So let's go!
I bet Hatsuna will want a nice bath. She has to be freezing in those wet clothes. I goofed pretty bad. Gotta make up for that.
Been a while since we did something like this.
Come on, you too, Yumemi. Can't have you missing out on all the fun now, can we?
Emma, baths are the opposite of fun. Ah, you look just like a doll! I'm talking cuteness overload! Are you ready to get super squeaky clean together with me? As if Yumemi wasn't anxious enough already!
Please release your captive.
I'm not a villain.
There, that ought to do it.
I think you forgot to remove a rather prominent piece of your wardrobe. I'm well aware, because you'd steal it in a heartbeat if I left it out. Oh, hey, Makoto.
How did he end up in here?
Does he want to bathe with us?
Not on my watch. That is simply out of the question.
You're really something else, Miss Mariah. I think yours are bigger than my mom's.
You can touch them if you like. Just be gentle.
How crazy is that? Even the way you smell reminds me of my mom. I can't believe that little pervert tried to sneak a peek on us. You're getting way too worked up over some silly accident. That's the issue! As long as he lives here, accidents like this won't stop happening! Come to think of it, I've been wondering about something. It's clear you're not big on boys, so why torment Makoto by inviting him here to live with you? Our research division was kind of surprised by that, too. Well, Makoto may or may not have looked slightly different when we were little kids. How? Let me get this straight. Are you saying you thought Makoto was a girl all these years? For real? He had such a pretty boy face! How's it my fault I got confused? Girl, you need contacts. Granted, Makoto did come off rather princely even when I thought he was a she, but what's wrong with a girl who acts cool and wants to dress up in boy clothes? Absolutely nothing. So I figured, yeah, you already know what I figured. Wow, you don't see too many instances where a guy's good looks work against him like this. What do you think I should do, Kokomi? First off, you need to sit down together and have a nice long chat.
I apologize. I'm far too careless, and as a result, I keep making all these mistakes.
Fret not. Fortunately for you, lechery is an indispensable part of being the leading man in any story.
I wasn't that concerned about it to begin with. I'm just sorry you had to see me in such an indecent state.
The only thing I'm sorry about is that you didn't join us. Not funny, Yumemi! Not at all! It's too soon to joke about it! Calm down. It's not like everyone perfect. Surely you can recall an incident where you made a pretty big mess come clean. You know, while someone's not in a position to be upset. Makoto, I need you to listen. There's something kind of important you should know. And there you have it. I'm so sorry. Up until we were united about a month ago, something in my mind had me convinced that you were a girl.
I see. That does explain why I seem to always trigger you.
On behalf of the entire Hoshisato family, I offer you my most sincere apologies, Master Makoto.
Thanks, but I should be the one saying sorry. I didn't know why you were so upset, and I never bothered to learn. I'll even rent a room somewhere else.
That's a fairly rash decision to make. Not when you stop and think about it for a second.
All of this could have been avoided if I wasn't relying on this family's hospitality. Hatana, would you mind if I occasionally came over to learn magic?
But why?
Huh?
Hatana, why would you say something like that and act as if the promise we made to be partners never happened?
Please don't misunderstand. I was only trying to make things better for you since living with a boy makes you uncomfortable.
You're right. From the moment you got here, I told you to go. You said, don't misunderstand. But that's all I've been doing. So really, the only person I have to blame is myself. I know what I've said, and I know what I've done. But I've been waiting for you all this time! Whatever! I don't care anymore!
She's upset.
Might be a good idea if Mariah and I spent the night. I can sleep in Hatana's bedroom. I wouldn't worry too much about her. You can talk tomorrow morning when she's less grumpy.
After the storm comes the calm. She just got a lot off her chest. She'll come around given some time. Wait and see.
Get back here, Makoto!
Is everything all right, son?
Yeah, it's just I fell down.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to be utterly amazed? For this trick, I will need a volunteer from the audience. You there! Seems this young man likes to play rough. How'd you hurt yourself?
Everything's okay. Can you turn towards me? Abracadabra. Your tears disappeared. Hold out your hands. This is for you.
That's unbelievable! Thanks a lot!
Hey now, save some of that astonishment for when I start performing my tricks.
Mister, please teach me the ways of your magic.
And what spurred this desire of yours?
I got bullied today, sir. But as soon as you started performing your tricks, I forgot about the bullies and how sad I was. Making sadness go away with magic has to be the coolest thing ever. I want to magically turn people's frowns into smiles the same way you do.
I think you might just have the talent it takes, sweetheart.
There's only one thing that's okay to steal. It's the sadness of others. And you figured that out all on your own, didn't you? When you get older, I'd like you to come find me again and prove you're a man who can keep a promise. Once you do, I'll teach you everything I know about magic.
You're on!
Making one of my closest friends cry means I've royally failed as a magician. Some partner I turned out to be.
Why would you say something like that and act as if the promise we made to be partners never happened? If we're sharing a stage, then that'll make us partners, won't it? That's a promise.
That's it! Hatana wasn't agreeing to be my partner in magic. She wanted a partner in crime, thievery. Yet another misunderstanding. But there could still be a way to set this right. Maybe.
Thank you for staying with me. I have so many mixed feelings that I don't even know what I want now. Your chill pill taking effect? You're awake? So, about earlier. Friends cut each other some slack. No, but it was just there! You know, some people are trying to sleep. Why aren't you? It's not here! It's gone! What are you talking about?
You good, sis?
No! I can't find the family crest anywhere!
This is the only open window in the whole house.
If an intruder attempted to enter from outside, a defensive artifact would have surely responded.
Then that means they were inside?
I don't mean to pry, Lady Kokomi, but where's your bodyguard?
I'm not sure. I can't find her. Are you saying she's the culprit?
You okay, Yumemi?
This is my fault. Sorry, Hatsuna. I allowed someone I trusted to betray us. Please don't beat yourself up about this.
We should do a quick survey of the mansion to ensure nothing else is gone.
I also think it'd be best for Lady Kokomi to inform her parents.
Yumemi!
I'm on it. Rai's distinguishing features are blonde hair and big boobs. That's a pretty rare combo in Japan, so she should be easy to find.
Consider my mind blown.
Her PC is an artifact, and she's the only one who's able to access it.
Target spotted. With the help of security camera footage and transit data, I'm predicting her escape route. Looks like you'll have the highest probability of finding her at Tokyo Bay.
Yumemi!
I'm okay. Just sleepy is all. This is the toll to use my artifact. Your turn now. Get the crest. It's up to you too.
Makoto, look after my sister. That lady stole from the wrong family.
Hold on, you're not planning on going alone, right? Take Emma or Kokomi too!
I'm a master thief. Stuff like this is part of the trade. Plus, Mother entrusted that crest specifically to me.
At least let me go with you!
No way! If I involve you in anything dangerous, Mother and Father will give me the scolding of the century!
You're scared of getting yelled at, but not this?
Let's go, Muffy! Golden wings activate! And lead the way!
She's really gone.
I'm already heating up. I'd better take care of business as soon as possible, before my body gives out.
At least let me go with you!
I appreciate the sentiment. But this particular promise is between my mother and me.
It appears Lady Kana has dashed off to handle matters by herself. This turn of events alarmed Emma and Lady Kokomi, thus they are now preparing to retrieve her.
Am I really so powerless that all I can do is wait?
Power requires some sort of sacrifice, or toll, if you will. And that toll is oftentimes not equivalent to what is obtained. Regardless, people still seek out power and whatever else they desire. The real question isn't what can you do, but what you want to do.
You're asking me what I want? More than anything, I want to see the people around me smile. Always!
Your artifact is currently in overdrive. It seems the conditions to complete your contract have been met.
Hold on. Does this mean what I think it means?
Argotilam is the true name that belongs to your wand. You were unaware, but it is an artifact. Knowing its true name, as well as giving it a provisional name of your own invention, is what secures a contract with an artifact. Go forth, Master Makoto, and protect those smiles you wish to see. Were Lady Kana here, I have no doubt she would feel precisely the same way.
Argotilam, contract with me so we can go help Hatsuna. Your name will be...
Muffy, do you sense the crest anywhere? That boat doesn't look like it belongs.
Quite frankly, with that top hat and frilly dress, neither do you.
Mariah! I had my doubts, but it looks like you were the thief all along!
Brilliant deduction, though the fact that you're calling me a thief is a bit hypocritical.
Give it back now!
Nice try, but close doesn't cut it.
Underestimating the daughter of May? Bad move! Muffy! Sword mode activate!
All right, let's see what you've got. Green Servant! I was honestly trying to avoid getting so rough with you. Forgive me.
And why would I?
Because I had no choice but to reclaim the crest, since it's a key part in creating new artifacts. Although my sister is the one who can use it best, there are still plenty of people who would do anything to get their hands on it.
If your sister can use it best, then that means...
It may be late, but allow me to introduce myself. I am the younger sister of your mother and therefore your aunt. I'm only here because the elder told me to get close to you and take back the family crest.
No! You're a liar!
Now you know why I wanted to settle this peacefully. But I guess some things just never work out the way you plan them to.
What the? Jeez! Go report this to Lady Mariah!
Right!
It seems the element of surprise wasn't on our side after all. If we're going to stand any chance of winning, we're going to need an unexpected hero to save the day.
This is not an anime, Emma! Cut the commentary!
I hear you loud and clear.
Finally, I thought you'd never settle down. I can't guarantee no harm will come to you should you make the poor choice to resist.
Sorry, Muffy.
It looks like the ship is ready to set sail. Time to weigh anchor.
Wait!
Farewell, my adorable yet misguided niece. I'd say till we meet again, but we won't.
Am I really not strong enough to stop her? I'm sorry, Mama, but I don't think I can keep the promise I made.
Ladies and gentlemen! I'm the magnificent Makoto Shiranui!
That's one way to say hello.
Makoto?
Here goes! Arkatalam, your name will be... Smile Stick! This vanishing magic will utterly amaze you!
Where did that come from?
I'll explain everything later, okay? I think it's time you returned what you stole.
I think not. Besides, even if I did give them back, this wouldn't be over. There are lots of people pursuing artifacts, and I don't just mean my family. They'll never stop coming after you.
Mother was tormented knowing her creations were being used to bring misery and tragedy to so many. I can't stand seeing her in that much grief, so I'll take it all! I'll steal her sadness like the master thief I want to be!
There's only one thing that's okay to steal. It's the sadness of others.
Her ambition's not much different from mine. If you're gonna steal the sadness, then I'll preserve the smiles in one of the best partnerships ever!
Seriously?
You know, I'd actually congratulate you if you weren't wasting my time.
Smile Stick! Vanishing magic!
Clever distraction.
Smile Stick illusion power!
I've been bested by 2 children.
You admit defeat?
For now, but don't think other people will go as easy on you as I have. Consider yourselves welcome to the Cursed Star family. I pray the star's guidance falls upon the both of you as well. Let's go!
It looks like they got away.
But how's Hatana? Seems to be doing just fine.
You okay?
I think the toll's just taking effect. You've endured this thing for a while. That's as incredible as being a master thief. So what do you say, Hatana? Do you think I'll shape up to be a decent partner?
No, I don't. Because you're way more than decent.
Yeah?
And I already thought of you as my partner, duh.
Did you really?
You kept your promise after all this time. Thank you. Oh,
Sure.
I meant to say that in a very strict and professional kind of way.
Of course, you sounded 100% businesslike just then.
I'm not feeling so great.
I've got you, Hatana.
Prize Lady Maeve isn't with you.
She made a pit stop at her family's place. Said she had some loose ends to tie up.
Some loose ends, huh?
Please direct your disapproving gaze elsewhere, dear. I wish she'd come with me too. I heard you put on quite a show, young man.
I don't know about that.
How fortunate you came along when you did. You have my gratitude.
That really means a lot. I know I'm an amateur, but with proper training, maybe I can be on par with you someday.
Right. And this training that you're referring to is... If you mean normal magic, I'm afraid I can't help you. My mesmerizing performances are all thanks to the power of my wife's artifacts. They say if you want to hide a tree, put it in a forest. Maeve's magic is the tree, and I take center stage as her personal forest. Although it helps, being able to wield artifacts isn't the only thing that makes someone a first-rate magician, dear boy. For starters, you must learn to command the stage and captivate the crowd. Your appearance is a key factor as well.
Oh, right.
Don't just tell me you understand, show me. After I get back from another trip abroad, of course. Adieu.
Is this how I'm supposed to do it?
Just make sure you're directing the attention of your audience away from the candy, and you'll have this trick mastered even quicker than I did.
Okay, I'll practice.
Hey, Hatsuna. What's up?
You two seem like you're having a good time.
Well, I love magic and Yumemi wanted to learn some, so here we are.
Somehow I remain unconvinced.
Forgive the intrusion, but I'm Yumemi's homeroom teacher, Miss Nagase.
You need not apologize.
There she is!
It's been a while.
Don't run off! Please wait a moment, I'll go get her.
Thank you, but I'd rather not force her into anything if she's not ready.
I brought the worksheets we did on the day she missed. And a letter.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Why did you run away from your teacher and friend like that? I hope you realize they came all the way here just to see you. It wasn't very nice to return their kindness by ignoring them. Tell me why you aren't going to school anymore. Did one of your classmates do something to you? If your plan was to be a dropout, you can nix that idea right now. I want to help you, but I can't if you won't even talk to me.
It's not your business, so buzz off.
I said talk, not sass.
Easy, Hatsuna. Try to tone down the yelling. It'll just make it harder for your sister to open up to you.
Well, how else am I supposed to get through to somebody who skipped school for over a week?
Whoa, she's missed that much?
Listen, Yumemi, I'm trying my best to understand you, so tell me why you stopped going.
No way.
Oh, there's definitely a way.
Doesn't matter. The only thing you need to do is leave me alone.
Hey, we're not done here!
Just let it go for now.
I'm officially on Yumemi's bad side now.
Does someone as adorable as your baby doll of a sister even have a bad side?
The kid's pure beauty incarnate with skin as soft as the glow of twilight and a soul just as gentle. She is a cinnamon roll that must be protected at all costs. A porcelain doll brought to life by the gods above! If you want Yumemi to stop avoiding you, you need to quit ranting about her like an obsessive fangirl. A little subtlety goes a long way, Kokomi. But I love how indifferent she is around me. It's part of her charm. I know. After our class lets out, we'll go over to Yumemi's school. Why would we do that? To unravel the mystery and figure out what made her stop going in the first place? Because randomly showing up will answer everything. Beats sitting around here moping and feeling sorry for yourself. Point taken. You're coming too. I mean, you're basically an honorary member of her family at this point.
I guess so.
Hey, mind if we talk to you guys? We managed to get their attention, so now what do we do?
We did all kind of come here on a mission. Why not see if they can answer some of our questions?
Good idea, and keep in mind, we're doing this for you, Memi. Move it or lose it, Jerkosauruses! Hey, you little twerp! I know they teach you better than that in here, right?
Let me go! Your friend wasn't paying attention, so she was fair game, just like you! Oh, wow! I was expecting granny panties. Those are cute!
Well, I can apologize right this instant! Suddenly everything makes sense. It's all so clear. Yumemi left because that vulgar monstrosity of a boy was bullying her!
Excuse me. I think we met before at Yumemi's house.
Oh, hello again.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's doing just fine.
That's good to hear. Really good.
Your name's Mommy, right? Mind if I ask you a question or two?
Sure.
It's just a hunch, but do you think Yumemi's not here because she's getting picked on by these rude little boys in your class?
Well, the boys can be pretty mean sometimes, but she just brushes them off like it's no big deal. So, I don't see that being the reason.
Any other reasons come to mind when you think about why she left?
There was a time not too long ago when one of the boys broke a bear she made out of clay, and she got more upset than usual.
I think we're onto something here. Did she end up getting in a fight with that boy?
Nuh-uh. She started working on a new bear to replace the broken one. And it turned out so much better the second time around, even the principal told her how amazing it was.
Thank you for sharing that with us. It'd be really nice if you'd come over and visit us at the house again sometime soon.
Okay, I'd love to.
Yumemi?
Thanks for opening the door, sis. I wanted to apologize face to face.
Didn't think I'd see you when I opened it. The only person I want to talk to is Makoto.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. I brought some tea and cookies for you.
Thanks, but I don't need your sweets. I have my own. Something I would like, though, is for Makoto to teach me more magic tricks.
If that's really what you want, then you got it.
No fair! Why will she talk to you and not me?
You went to her school?
Yeah.
I sincerely wish Lady Yumemi would consider resuming her studies, especially since this matter has led several people to meddle in her affairs.
We only meddled because Kokomi insisted we be proactive and figure things out for ourselves.
I'm certain the madam's request for us to be more mindful played a large part in that decision.
Is that so?
I believe Lady Maeve foresaw situations like this transpiring. I can't do much else besides keep careful watch over those girls. Luckily, I have a little help. Whatever I'm incapable of doing for them, I leave to you.
Sure thing. She's here already? I did tell you to come visit soon, I guess.
I didn't realize you'd come so soon. Hang on while I find my sister.
Thank you for waiting. Lady Yumemi will see you in the reception room.
It makes me very happy that you came down and said hello this time around. Have you had a chance to read the letter I wrote you yet? I read it. Then you know all about the Fun Fest coming up. I'm not sure what the odds were, but you and I are in the same group again. Guess we lucked out. I wish we really had lucked out, then Ryusei wouldn't be in the group with us. He sure does pick on you a lot, and he never knows when to quit. He does?
That girl came here twice and all Yumemi can do is give her 2-syllable replies? Nope, not on my watch, little sister.
Please don't do something you'll regret like this!
Owie.
I'd really like to know what the two of you were doing behind that curtain.
Oh, I was just cleaning and slipped.
Pretty sure the jig is up, but nice try.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here. I've been wanting to apologize for what that boy in our class did to you. A boy in our class did something to her? Give you 3 guesses as to who was responsible, but it happened when they dropped by our school a little earlier. They came because they were worried. Why didn't I know about this field trip you took?
You wouldn't talk to me, so I thought I'd get answers another way.
You didn't even ask if it was okay.
Don't be mad. It's not a big deal.
Stupid! I hate you! Please don't go! Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Nah, you're fine. She'll come around. Good morning, Yumemi.
Are you alone this time?
Yep, it's just me. Hatano was a little too bummed to come and say hello. I'd be bummed too if my sister hated me.
I don't really hate her, but I am still upset with her.
I get that. But the fact that she's worried about you just means she cares.
I know she does. This sucks. What do I do?
It's not a long-term fix, but here's an idea.
That's amazing, Makoto!
Magic is great. It's the best cure for sadness I know. Honest. I'll never forget how down I was when Master pulled me up.
I think your magic is 10 times better than my dad's.
Let's not get too carried away here, okay?
Wait up, sis.
Yumemi!
I never should have told you I hated you because I don't, and I'm really sorry I said it.
I'm sorry too. I should have minded my own business and respected your privacy.
I wouldn't go to school if I were getting picked on by a bunch of mean boys either, so I totally get where you're coming from.
Those boys you're talking about don't pick on me that much.
What? I mean, that's great, but if they're not the reason you skipped school, then what is?
Does there have to be a reason?
Yeah, there kinda does.
Then I guess it's because I don't want to go.
That's your only excuse? In that case, you need to get your butt to school!
I don't want to.
If you don't go, then you won't graduate, then you won't get a good job, and it all spirals downward from there!
I get bored because the lessons they teach are way too easy.
That's an entirely different issue, and we'll face it, would you actually get your cute little derriere behind a desk?
No way.
So stubborn! Well, if you won't listen to reason, then maybe you can be convinced by force! Muffy!
Does using your artifact against your baby sister really sound like a good idea to you?
It's best not to get involved.
Although Lady Umemi appears vulnerable,
The ones in the most danger are the three of us.
or stuffed animal overflowing with an impressive assortment of magic.
I'm taking you back to school even if I have to drag you kicking and screaming! Let's go! Muffy, no! Stop hurting my Muffy! Stop hurting my Muffy!
I dare say Lady Kana has improved immensely.
Yes, but I wouldn't count Lady Umemi out before she's performed one of her legendary pro gamer moves in a dramatic fashion.
They're trying to kill each other and you're giving them commentary?
Allow your fears to be assuaged, for both of their artifacts are designed to prioritize their contract bearer's safety above all else.
As for the structural damage being inflicted, the mansion can utilize its own artifact power to automatically repair itself, at least to some degree.
Hey, knock it off before you get hurt!
How ironic.
What happened?
No! Akato!
Owie.
Whatever possessed you to do that?
Hard to say. It's like my legs just had a mind of their own.
Don't sit up too fast.
It's really not as bad as it looked. I should probably go let Umemi know. She probably thinks she killed me.
I'm glad you're okay. Galgo and I are both terribly sorry.
Don't stress about it. I'll recover just fine. The foyer, however, might be a cause for concern.
If my big sister wasn't such a hothead, then none of this would have happened.
Well, she's frustrated because she really wants you to get an education.
I don't care what she wants. What I want is to drop out of school.
I know the lessons are boring to you because you've already surpassed that level mentally. But aren't there other fun things that you only get to do while you're at school?
The boys don't make it fun.
The boys at that age can be tough to deal with.
We don't look alike.
Who's we?
They say I don't look anything like my sister. And that my blonde hair is a strange color.
So then, is that the real reason you don't want to go to school? Because the boys tease you about those things?
Not exactly. It's common for siblings to have different features, hair color included. That doesn't bother me. I get it. What bothers me is being told I'm strange. I know we're different, but I don't want to hear it.
And that's okay. You're allowed to feel bad when people say things like that. Especially when you love your big sister and just want to be close to her. Kinda off topic, but do you think you'd be down to learn some card magic?
Like right now?
Watch closely. Here we go. Pick a card.
I swear, it's just flat out ridiculous! She shut herself up in her room and sends Gao Gao down whenever she needs something. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
How could I not understand when it's all you've talked about? Could we change the topic for 5 minutes, please?
Well, it's just on my mind. We haven't made any progress yet, so...
Maybe there's a way we can force her out of her room. We could start by taking Makoto as our hostage. Bet she'd come out for that.
Let's not get drastic.
Silence you! Anyone who dares to venture inside the dolly's room must suffer the appropriate consequences that await them.
I think taking him hostage would just make her more mad at me than she already is.
You seriously need to learn how to take a joke.
I miss the days when she would sit in my lap and let me brush her long, beautiful hair for as long as I wanted. Now she's all Makoto this and Makoto that and forgets everyone else. That silky blonde hair of hers is nothing short of flawless. It's nearly identical to Mama's, and just touching it used to make me so happy.
You know, I get the admiration thing, but it almost sounds like you're a little jealous of her.
It's hard not to be when she's so much like our mother. She's super smart too. If she would actually apply herself by going to school and studying like she's supposed to, she'd grow up to be just like her. In all honesty, she has the potential to turn out even better than Mama. So I think it's a shame.
For the record, I gotta say, your hair is really pretty too.
Oh,
It doesn't matter if it's not the same color as hers. There are all sorts of beautiful women in the world, and once both of you are grown up, you'll be two of them.
Makoto! And you're trying to kill me with embarrassment! You're doing fantastic!
I was just trying to compliment you.
Miss Nakase and some of her students have paid us a visit.
These 3 young men said they wanted to come here today and properly apologize to Yumemi.
I'm sorry I smashed the clay bear you made just because I thought it was lame.
And I'm sorry for all the times I flipped up your skirt.
I said your hair was really weird. I'm sorry. The truth is, I think your hair is kind of cool. The gold color is pretty and nice to look at.
Yumemi, those were some very sweet apologies. What do you have to say? Not again!
Wait, don't worry, I'll go and talk to her. I'm coming in. Okay, so that could have panned out a lot better than it did. I know how sensitive you are about your hair, and I'm sure it was worse than usual since Hatsune was right next to you. But that kid didn't say that stuff because he thought you were insecure about it. He said it because he genuinely thinks your hair is pretty. He was being nice. They all were.
I don't get it. What am I supposed to say? I don't know what to do when someone tells me they're sorry.
How about, it's all good? Or I forgive you? Something like that, maybe? Then again, you could always go with Plan B. Yumemi has something very exciting she'd like to share with everyone.
Here we go.
Oh! That was good.
She's so talented!
Alright, now put your hands in your pockets.
That's awesome!
How did you do that?
I bet she could do real magic because she's a Hoshi Sato.
No, it's not because of my family. It was a simple trick. There's a secret to it and everything.
Real or not, that was great! If you do it one more time, I'll pay really close attention.
Yeah, please do it for us one more time, Yumemi.
I should have known the daughter of the great Mama Hoshi Sato could do something like that.
Everyone here finally looks happy but you two.
Why are you the one who always has to save the day, Glory Hog?
It's dirty and sneaky and I don't like it.
There's just no pleasing you people.
If it isn't Lady Tamino Zawa.
Come now, Jeeves. You know I'd prefer it more if you weren't so formal with me. Tommy rolls off the tongue way easier.
Anything in particular I can help you with today?
I just happened to be in the neighborhood. Thought I'd swing by and say hello to Mamoru and Maeve while I'm here.
Unfortunate timing, for neither the master nor madam are presently home.
So it would seem. What a tragedy. I'll have to come back another time. Until we meet again.
You assumed they were picking on me when they weren't.
Get out here now!
Stop! You can't break down her door!
I'm sure she'll listen to you.
Because I don't attack her.
Oh, you must be the Hoshisato girl. I've been expecting you. Tomiko Tominozawa, the finest fine arts dealer. I'm also a close personal friend of your parents and wanted to let them know about an exhibition I have coming up in the very near future. Be a lamb and pass this formal invitation on to them. I have it on good authority. There's a golden artifact in your possession. You should really consider turning it over to me. Ciao! Till we meet again, darling.
Lady Tominozawa.
Jeeves, you handsome devil! I much prefer the name Tomi Tomi. Mwah! It's been fun, but it's time to go.
When she said golden artifact, was she talking about Muffy?
Are you in there?
Yeah.
Did you go to school today?
Well, I didn't have to since I studied from home.
You'll come out and have dinner with us, right?
Nah, I can do that in here too.
She's driving me crazy!
Fighting won't fix this! Stop!
That is troubling. I thought we resolved the issue.
Not quite. They're both too stubborn to reach a peace anytime soon.
Code Red! This is not a drill! Okay, so where's the fire? Here! You need to check this out!
The awaited Tominozawa collection is almost here. Don't miss your chance to see these rare works of art.
My works of art! And they're ready for their close-up, so don't be afraid to zoom in, Mr. Cameraman.
That one! It has Mother's crest!
What?
Think about it, guys. We already knew that lady had a beady little eye for artifacts. It makes sense that she would come across one of your moms. My family will take whatever measures we can to secure it. But that's much easier said than done. Any ideas? Yeah, just one. They stole from my mom. That means they're fair game for a master thief.
Yes, but not you.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't. You seriously want to stand by and give people a chance to use an artifact for their own evil schemes?
No one is doing anything until we consult with your parents. I am firm in my decision to keep you safe and out of danger. I'm also skeptical. Are we certain that artifact is genuine?
Huh?
Not really. We just met when she gave us those invites. Then she pops up on TV. It's highly possible she was using that segment as bait.
Well, it's bait we won't be biting. She's obviously trying to go after my Muffy.
Who's Muffy?
Relax. I think she just got overexcited.
There's no use in analyzing this matter any further than we already have. If something else develops, we will handle it as soon as Master Mamoru returns.
Please don't do anything rash if you can help it. Looking at you, my lady.
All right. Is that a teddy bear under there?
Go!
My, how cute. So, she's concerned.
Hold the phone! That was the stuffed toy your sister always totes around. So is it a plaything or a tool for espionage? Hard to say.
Muffy's being targeted, huh? That means trouble for Sis.
Yeah.
I understand your concern, but I've been doing my homework lately, and I'm not talking about the boring school kind.
Go.
Really? It too, Gal Gal?
Go.
School, huh? What to do? The worst part is seeing how sad it makes my sister. It super sucks. Huh? That's something Makoto would do.
Go.
He's amazing, hands down. He doesn't even need artifacts for magic. I mean, talk about awesome. Right. I think it's about time we made our move.
Go.
What? Did you say monster?
I sure did. What a wild story, right? There was a giant monster bear spotted at some elementary school.
Huh.
We should band together and get to the bottom of this monstrosity of a mystery.
It's a bear, not a hottie, so I'm out.
You seem pretty lost in thought.
I guess I kind of am. There's just something that's been on my mind. You head home without me.
Are you sure?
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Hey guys, wait a sec.
It's that dude who knows you met me. She still hasn't shown her face at school. She must really hate me, huh?
I don't believe that's the slightest bit true.
I bet the real reason she's ditching school has something to do with the monster scare.
People are saying Yumemi is the one behind it.
Why is she being accused?
I was joking around and said her clay bear must have grown up in Lanesville, and the next thing I know I've got a fist in my face.
She really hit you?
Not her! I got whacked upside my head by the bear!
What?
And then I made a big deal about the whole thing, and I guess she stopped coming to school after that.
Now there's a dumb rumor floating around that our school is haunted.
But we know it's not her fault.
It's just... I think she's great. And I know she doesn't do it all that much, but she gets even cuter when she smiles.
Mm-hmm.
Cuter means she's already cute!
So a clay bear magically came to life.
I finally get to carry out my first caper. Something on your mind again?
Emma and Jeeves wouldn't be too happy if they found out about this, right?
Is that your way of saying you've gotten cold feet?
I'm still in. I just prefer not to disappoint those two. But Yumemi needs our help.
Sounds like we're on the same page. We solved the problem by taking the bear. Hey, there's an open window. Weird.
Does this mean someone else already snuck inside?
Keep it moving, partner. Oh man, why are schools so creepy at night?
Speaking of creepy, you think that window was open because of the monster?
This is a heist, not a test of courage. Nothing's scary, everything's fine. Gotta power through for my little sister. I found it! It has to be. Looks like Gao Gao's backwater cousin.
And it's locked.
Good thing you have a master thief at your side. Muffy, go! Unlock!
That's awesome!
I'm good at making the impossible possible. Makoto, thank you. I mean, for everything.
How could I call myself your partner if I didn't have your back?
Something's here.
Gao.
Gao Gao?
Oh crap! Never seen a school with such high-tech security.
And I know where it came from! I forgot about it until just now. Once they knew their kids were going to school here, Father and Mr. Kiyoin installed this stuff.
Wow.
There's no need for either of you to worry. I disabled the system so it won't send any alerts.
That you, sis?
I'm delighted to report we've captured your first official theft on video for posterity.
Emma too?
I am present as well, and I'd like you to accompany Gao Gao back to the mansion immediately. The lecture I have in store is going to last well past your bedtime.
Alright.
I had it planned out. Tonight, Gao Gao was gonna get the clay bear back. I even did a preliminary investigation.
So Gao Gao was the monster that started up those rumors?
I wish you'd have left this alone.
Is the real reason you chose to stop attending school because of this clay creature?
That's what we thought.
We wanted to help. So well...
I know you were only doing it because you were worried about me. That's why I'm really grateful. That goes for both of you.
Then I guess there's nothing keeping you from going back to school.
That has nothing to do with this.
What?
This is why she wanted it.
Whoa.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's an artifact?
Very accurate assessment.
Oh.
So, how did it go?
We got it. But we still have no clue why she refuses to go back to school.
Man, this is one tough case.
What should we do now?
Yumemi isn't the only one feeling down. Why not do something for your partner, too?
It'll be okay.
Please take good care of it while I'm gone, alright?
Mama, I wish I wasn't such a failure.
Wonder if Yumemi's doing alright? Gao Gao? Oh, jeez!
I need to tell you something.
Since when can he talk?
Please don't be rude. I'm a she, not a he.
My mistake. You're a very feminine bear.
My ability to speak is new. I mean fresh. Not even Yumemi knows.
But why?
She's always been introverted and socially awkward. Think of how much harder it would be for her to make friends if she knew I could talk.
I gotcha.
I came to you for a very specific reason. 'Cause she looks up to you. So you're the one I want to tell. She's been keeping it hidden, but Yumemi inherited power as a practical magician from her mother. Unfortunately, she sees it as more of a curse than a gift. She doesn't desire the power because she knows how much her sister does. Lady Kana strives to be like their mom after all. The last thing she wants is for her sister to be sad. It's heartbreaking to see how much she cares. That bear, she ordered me to get it before anyone realized it was magical.
And because of me, people found out anyway.
No, the truth was bound to get out eventually. So maybe you can help expedite that. She won't be able to hide it if she gets much stronger.
Right. Makes sense. You know, you're one nice bear.
It's true, but don't tell. It's our little secret.
Right.
I see. That's what's going on here.
Do we get involved?
Yes, and I have just the thing in mind.
What?
Kana?
Huh? Mama? No way! You're here?
I missed you so much, my darling girl.
I had no idea you were home. When did you get in? I have so much I want to talk to you about.
My, you're energetic. I suppose absence does make the heart grow fonder.
What the heck is this? Why did Miss Maeve just melt?
That is unfortunate. The radio waves must need to be properly tuned.
I shall go adjust it.
Adjust what?
Mama.
I should have known. If I whip up an artifact too fast, its quality suffers. I'll make a mental note to fix it.
Hi, Miss Maeve.
Oh, wow! Look how much you've grown! I hope that wand I repaired for you came in handy.
Yeah, sure did.
I see you've taken excellent care of it. I believe you'll be able to use it to its full potential.
I'm kind of confused.
The me you see here was produced by an artifact. Thinking of it as a replica might be easiest.
Bottom line is you aren't actually here right now, huh?
No. Your grandmother isn't the most agreeable person at the moment. It pains me to do it, but I had to postpone my return.
I'm sorry to hear that. But Yumemi's in trouble. She quit school.
I know. Emma made sure to tell me all about it. Don't worry, I'll sit down and have a nice long talk with your sister. You're always giving your best even when I'm not around to see it with my own eyes. That makes me so proud.
I love you.
Yumemi, are you awake?
Yeah? Mom, I don't believe it. Then again, maybe I shouldn't.
I don't know why I'm so surprised by how quickly you figured it out. I wish I could see you in person. You know that, right?
Uh-huh. But this works for me. Any version of you is better than nothing at all.
I can feel how much stronger you've gotten in my absence.
Can you? I've been trying to suppress it. My power has a way of messing things up.
That's to be expected. You haven't learned how to control it yet. I'm sorry I can't be there to teach you, but I have faith you'll be able to handle it until I am.
Do you really believe in me?
Of course. You're my daughter, after all. I had a feeling this day was fast approaching, and that's a big part of why I gave you Gao Gao.
Is it really?
Your emotions can impact your power a great deal. Artifacts made when you're angry, for example, can be aggressive, sometimes even worse. You must have been fairly upset when you made that clay bear of yours.
Maybe I'm not mature enough for this.
You're young, but you're also capable of being level-headed when needed. That's important when you're enchanting. You could be like our ancestors and take cold showers or meditate before tapping into your power.
A hard pass. I hate being cold.
Guess I can't argue with that. There's one last thing I want you to remember, Kay? You can use your emotions to your advantage, so don't just bottle them up inside. There are times when strong feelings help and have a positive effect on what you create. Is it fair to say you like Gao Gao?
Yeah, way more than fair.
Gao!
Well, she's a product of those strong emotions I just told you about. I was thinking of you when I made her. I so very much wanted you to be happy, and I couldn't get that beautiful smile of yours out of my head.
Gao Gao!
Oh, Gao Gao, I love you!
Keep practicing one day at a time. You won't be able to master it right away, so don't be discouraged. Deal? Gao Gao will be there beside you. Makoto too. Don't forget Emma and Jeeves. They want you to succeed. And yes, you should rely on your loving sister too. Can you do that?
I'll try.
We're here!
Oh wow, she came.
You had every right to be concerned, but she's doing much better now. Isn't that right, love?
Thank goodness.
You're the best!
Listen up, you two. Yumemi's ability to make artifacts is a gift, but it's not something you should discuss with others. If the wrong person found out...
She would be targeted and maybe even taken away.
Yes, that's right. And as sad as it may be, your grandmother would be the first one after her.
Such a shame. I'm aware Lady Morrigan Lanroutier is the elder. However, well, frankly speaking, I consider her to be a stubborn old bat.
I never heard that side of you.
It's out of character because you got it from me.
I may not be a thief, but I borrow.
She'd take you back to her village in a heartbeat if she knew you inherited the power. You must be more careful than you've ever been.
Okay.
Kana, this is serious. I want you to keep your sister safe.
Right! Leave it to me! That went without saying.
Thank you. Truly. Feels like every time I turn around, there you are acting more grown up.
Bye, Mom.
And Makoto, could you please continue to watch over my girls?
Sure.
Never fear, your father's here. The time has arrived! It's the comeback you've been waiting for. Oh, come now. I thought this was a glorious occasion. Are you really so numb to my antics? Surely you still have the urge to leap into my arms?
Not now. Some other time.
Wouldn't hurt you to read the room a little.
No! Puberty!
I cannot believe this! Didn't you promise Mama that you would go back to school?
I made no such promise. I'm too busy practicing.
When's your schedule gonna free up?
As soon as I have a better handle on my powers.
Not again! Get a grip!
Wait! What if I gave the family crest to Yumemi? It's used for artifacts, so it's bound to help her control her powers.
Not happening. Nope. It could have slipped your mind, or maybe you just weren't paying attention. But Mom entrusted that crest to you.
Oddly enough, a crest doesn't do me much good when I can't make artifacts. I'm not like you. Or Mama, for that matter. I don't have your powers. It's you. You are the one that took after her. Not me. I may not have special powers, but that won't...
It's not fair. Why can't I have bright, shiny hair like you?
Oh goodness, did someone have a nice nap? There. Sweet girl.
She's so lucky. Her hair is nice like yours.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that, honey. It makes me feel so sad when you do. Your sister would be sad to hear you like her hair more than yours, too. She loves everything about you, Kana, just like I do.
I know that. Not having my mama's hair isn't the worst thing. But still.
Aw, Why so serious?
So what's this super special way you think will get my mother to come back home, Auntie?
Hey now, we agreed to stop that! I'm too young to be an auntie.
Guess I'll just call you Mariah then.
Yes, that's much better.
Hang on. That thing has Mama's crest.
How perceptive, as I'm sure you've pieced together this thing is an artifact she created called Nagarjuna. I was sent to retrieve it, and since Mother Morgan is the one who issued the command, I intend to deliver. But why get my hands dirty when I have a thieving niece?
So let me get this straight. You want me to steal it even though you're capable of doing it yourself?
Tominozawa's nothing short of a royal pain. And unlike some people I know, I happen to be lacking in the all-purpose artifact department. I believe you called it Muffy during our encounter at the docks. With a tool as useful as that, stealing from an art exhibit should be like taking candy from a baby, right? Your mother wouldn't have given it to you if she didn't want you to use it. Mother Morgan is bound to be more amiable once she has her desired artifact, which means she'll be more likely to let Maeve go. Especially when she learns how Maeve's daughter played a part.
It's that simple? One artifact will be all it takes to bring her back home?
Yes.
Hey! Hope we didn't keep you waiting! What's cooking, good looking? You a bank loan? Cause you have my interest. Do you kick everybody who compliments you?
Well, of course I don't. I just wanted to give you a friendly reminder that I'm the one calling the shots today.
Got it! You call the shots, though your definition of friendly is confusing.
I assume you brought what I asked for?
Yeah, nice and neat like you requested.
What is it? The blueprints for the art gallery. Alright, boys, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to complete a thorough sweep of the art gallery and mark down every single last spot you see a security guard or camera. And I mean all of them. Is that clear?
Yes! Crystal clear, ma'am!
Huh. There are more people than I expected. Price of admission is pretty steep, so imagine the money they're raking in. I bet I could pull off something like this. Just look for artifacts instead of business schemes, thanks. Never mind, I found it. That's it? You sure? Let's get closer and I'll double check. So what do you think? That is definitely the real deal. Then there's no reason to stick around. We have the intel, so the next step is to go for it, I guess. I don't know if that's the best idea, though. I agree. Just because we know more about it now doesn't mean we have to do something about it now. It's a relief to hear you say that. We'll tell your mom everything we learned as soon as she gets back. The person we're up against this time is no joke. I'm really sorry that I got you involved in this, but I had to see it for myself. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Truth be told, I was actually a little bit touched that you wanted my help. Help me, Magato! You're my only hope!
Help you? What? Why?
Try as you might, this is one obligation you cannot avoid.
What's the obligation, Emma?
Bathing is essential for obvious hygienic reasons, but Lady Umemi adamantly refuses to partake.
Why did you leave out the part where you tried to tear my clothes off?
It was a misunderstanding, and I would much prefer that we dropped it.
I know bath time isn't your favorite, but it should still be part of your routine.
So what do you say, my lady? Did that change your tune?
Do you think you might reconsider taking a bath if I gave you some kind of reward once you finished?
What did you have in mind?
I'm not sure, but maybe you can think of something and we'll go from there.
I found a nearby temple on the internet that lets guests meditate. Could we go there as my reward?
We can, but why do you want to meditate?
It helps people to better understand their own minds. And that's something I really need.
Ah, because you don't want your magic to keep going haywire.
Mm-hmm. If I can control it, then I won't make any artifacts when I don't mean to. It's not a surefire plan, but I think it'll work.
It's worth a shot. So let's go. You take your bath, and I'll take you to meditate at the temple tomorrow.
Guess it's bath time.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where she took a bath of her own volition. And to top it off, she wants to go outside. I'm so happy. Our little hermit crab is coming out of her shell. Thank you so much. You're an inspiration. I will dutifully scrub her from head to toe. Oh, and then I can select the perfect ensemble for her outdoor adventure.
I'm sorry if it kept you waiting long.
You will have to wait a bit longer, I'm afraid. Your current clothes are unsuitable for your outing, so you will need to change into this.
Nice, but people will be able to see her underwear when she sits to meditate.
No, they won't. I'd have to wear them for people to see them, and I'm not.
Change out of that dress right now!
It sure didn't take much for your legs to go numb, and you call yourself a man.
I mean, I used to.
Surprise of the day goes to Hayashida for being part of the family that runs this temple.
My surprise of the day goes to you and your young lady friend for being interested enough to even come here in the first place.
Speaking of, what made you two decide to stop by?
I like to say thank you in person, and these guys had one coming, believe it or not. Hatsuna needed a favor, and they both volunteered to help.
Why didn't she ask me?
What did she need?
Oh, she said it was a secret. Just erase the last 10 seconds or so from your brain.
I'd like to know. Pretty please?
Oh, wow, so cute. She needed help scoping out the Tominozawa collection.
Nothing major. In fact, she seemed more fascinated by the architecture than the art. She asked to investigate the building's construction and map out things like security cameras and whatnot.
Huh? And you agreed to this?
Oh, man! You stupid boys! Just had to go and open your mouths. I know what you're thinking, but you have absolutely nothing to worry about. All she wanted was to see it for herself and make sure the thing was real. And after the whole bodyguard turned traitor ordeal, I felt like I kinda owed her one.
I've got a bad feeling.
Same. I say we tell Jeeves and Emma what's going on.
No! It's gone!
You wouldn't happen to be looking for this by chance?
Hand it over! That doesn't belong to you!
Is that so? Then explain how it ended up in my hand. What claim do you possess? This artifact is as much mine as that accessory you have wrapped around your skinny neck should be.
Huh?
Come forth, Tomy Slime.
What is this?
It's my artifact, obviously. Isn't it to die for?
Buffy, do something!
Struggling is as useless as you are. Now then, since it seems you'll be sticking around, why don't we have a nice tete-a-tete?
Oh, that was a fairly quick visit.
Is Hatsune here?
No, the lady has been out and about for quite some time.
I think you've got me where you want me, so now what?
I believe I told you. We're going to have a little chat, you and I.
I've got some choice words for you, but they're not nice.
Well, you're a cheeky one. As expected of a child sans parenting. You should be disciplined. Right now, go Tomy Slime.
You've gotta find a way to break free, Buffy!
How very predictable. Brilliant deduction once again.
But why? I thought that she was your enemy.
Interesting concept, but people don't normally strike deals with their enemies, and that's precisely what we did. Mariah promised me a chance to claim Maeve's masterpiece as my own, and here we are.
She made a deal with me too, though I'm starting to wonder if stealing that artifact for her would have brought my mother any closer to home than she already is.
Nothing I said was a lie, but I guess you'll never know for sure since you got caught. Shame.
Why, you?
Besides, I never said I wouldn't tell Tominazawa your plans.
Yeah, but...
Don't give me that look. I'm as disappointed as you are. You have a contract with my sister's masterpiece, yet all you were capable of was failures. I don't understand. It listens to you. Your will is what makes it move. You should issue commands, not ask it to think for the both of you. It's his hands. Enjoy seeing like this, so I'll be on my way.
Wait! You're just gonna leave me here?
P-chan, let's search all known artifacts. We're trying to locate Muffy. Bingo. And of course, where else would it be other than the Tominozawa art exhibit? I'm definitely picking up Muffy, but it's weird. There isn't a corresponding location in the gallery's blueprints. And it seems like Muffy's standing still.
I suspect that room is hidden. I also suspect Lady Kana has been captured, thus Muffy is remaining stationary. Ow! Seems the damsel is in need of rescuing yet again. She truly is a high-maintenance young lady.
I don't mind going.
Ow! Seems the damsel is in need of rescuing yet again. She truly is a high-maintenance young lady.
I don't mind going.
Yeah, same here.
I think Emma and I should be good by ourselves. You'd be better off here using your artifact computer to provide backup.
I'm going!
Go! It's dangerous! Hatsuna is essentially someone's hostage now!
And I'm well aware. I know how dangerous this might be. But I have a sinking feeling that I'm the reason she's in trouble. She wanted to help me. Lately, that's all she's been trying to accomplish.
You can't blame yourself for something that she chose to do.
We don't see eye to eye. It's true. But staying home is like shutting her out. I need to show her that I love her. Right, Emma?
I suppose.
Well said, Lady Umemi. I would be delighted to see you girls reconcile as soon as possible. If you choose to save her, you might as well go about it in style, my lady.
Where, may I ask, did you secure something like that?
I knew it was only a matter of time before she partook in these daring escapades, so I stitched it together last night.
I'm surprised. I would have thought you'd put your foot down, yet here you are giving the go-ahead.
Oh, I am still very much against the idea of her going. Would you like to hear my honest opinion regarding this matter, Lady Umemi? I suppose that settles that, then. The car is ready, so your departure may be a swift one.
You should be thanking me. You waltzed in here thinking you were hot stuff, and now, well, you are. Give me your artifact and I'll release you with a snap of my manicured fingers. You should take me up on my offer while I'm still being nice. Not many people would overlook an attempted theft like this, but I'm willing to.
No way! Mother didn't want anyone but me to have Muffy, so you can keep your fat, gritty hands off of it, you cow!
Nice! Tomy has just left the chat. Let's find out if my artifact can raise the temperature to match that hot head of yours. What?
Oh! Don't make another move!
Umemi?
It's Hatsuna! There's no excuse for this kind of torment!
Get away from my sister!
You shall pay for the harm you have inflicted this day. I will see to it.
How did you get in here? Last I checked, this place had impenetrable security!
The key word being had. P-chan took it down no problem.
As for your security personnel, they all took an involuntary snooze.
Just who the heck do you think you are?
Let's go, Smile Stick! Teleportation! Emma!
Goodness, yet another artifact I can liberate from you!
Are you okay?
Please don't worry yourselves. This is fine.
You'll soon find Tomy Slime isn't an artifact to be taken lightly. Yes, should have thought twice before messing with me. Oh no. I'd bet money that uniform is an artifact too, though its core seems to be that brooch. It'll make a lovely addition to my collection, so I'll be taking it.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been studying and pursuing artifacts since before you were a twinkle in your father's eye. I know things you can't even dream of.
That bottle she's holding. It's what's controlling the pink sticky stuff. Let's get it from her. If we take away her bottle, we take away her power.
Ladies and more ladies! Time for the astounding illusions of Makoto the Magnificent!
My face is my most prized Pokemon! Such a celeb! We're gonna get my slime on you!
What exactly are you trying to pull, boy?
What did that accomplish? Huh? You sticky little brat! Give that back or something bad will happen!
Payback time!
Hatsuna!
Sis! You okay?
Yumemi. There you are. Though it's hard to believe. You did all this because I was in trouble?
If you're thinking I should have stayed home, you're not alone. Even so, I wanted to come. It's what sisters do. It's what the Master Thief Hatsune would do.
Have a safe journey.
Rapture! Lady Yumemi is going back to school and I am watching her there! What a joyous day!
It's almost too peaceful after what we went through.
You know, I understand why you did it, but I hope next time you'll talk to us first. I'm here for you. So have a little faith in your partner. Once we've managed to round up all of your mom's artifacts, you think maybe you'd want to keep this partnership going by doing stage shows as magicians all around the world?
So basically we'd more or less be living the same lives as my parents, right?
If my sister doesn't want to, I'll gladly take her place. I mean, I already know more tricks than she does. It makes sense if you think about it.
It'd make even more sense if you butt out of our conversation!
Ah yes, Lady Kana, do not back down without a fight! If she beats you here, it becomes that much more difficult.
Yes, I know. The wait was agonizing for me as well. However, it makes our reunion sweeter. Now come, hug me.
Hey, Dad. Nice to have you home, I guess. Really been a while.
Hello. Welcome home.
You're just in time for tea, Master. I shall prepare some for you, yes?
I can't stay. Though I wish it weren't the case. I unfortunately must be off yet again.
Then why did you come here?
Is seeing the faces of my adorable daughters not the best and most obvious reason?
Any news on when Mom's coming back?
Not good news. It's taking much longer than we first thought. I know it's tough. Truly I do. Just like you, my heart's close to breaking.
I know. We all miss her.
Sorry. Girls, listen to me. Your mother and I love you, and it pains us to be apart.
Yeah, we know.
It's been too short and bittersweet. but I should get going. I'll be paying La Rutia village a visit after my show. After all, that's where the heart of the artifact problem lies. Makoto, Emma, I ask you, watch over my girls, keep them safe.
Right.
Your wish is my command, Master.
Well, hopefully I'll see you soon. Oh yes! One last thing I should mention. Young man, you're in for a treat, because I asked my master to teach you his ways.
Will I gotta be a magician?
That's right. I expect him to arrive any day now, which means that gives you something to anticipate.
Her mama. I wonder what's wrong. I bet it has something to do with her grandmother.
You'd win that wager for sure. I know that perfume. Auntie!
I'm positive I asked you not to call me that.
Is breaking and entering your new hobby?
I didn't so much as break a sweat. My family owns this place. I'm not an auntie, but I am Maid's sister.
Playing the sister card after all you've done?
What'd I do?
Oh, let me think. There was that incident with Tominazawa and her burning pink slime. Ring any bells?
I'm surprised you blame me and not your inexperience. I guarantee if you had complete mastery of your artifact, the situation would have never gotten so out of hand. Do you happen to recall what I said to you that night? I don't understand. It listens to you. Your will is what makes it move. You should issue commands, not ask it to think for the both of you.
I do give Muffy commands. I ask it to do stuff for me all the time.
And then your well-mannered artifact takes those requests into consideration. You see, that's my point. You're too indecisive.
I don't know about that.
You need a much more definitive arrangement. Don't just ask it for help. Be specific. And whatever commands you happen to come up with should be planned ahead of time, using the smallest number of words possible.
Sorta like how computers use programmed commands.
Nice comparison. Oh, older doesn't always mean wiser, and you two are prime example.
Hey!
But I didn't come to lecture you today. I'm actually here to have a word with Jeeves. Could you go fetch him for me?
You ready, Muffy? Command 1 is handkerchief, which means become a handkerchief. Command 2 will be jump. And Command 3 is sword, which should also be self-explanatory. Got it? We're about to find out. Alright, now give me Command 2. No! We literally just been over this, and Command 2 means jump. You're not the one who's supposed to jump, I am! Muffy, you have to launch me! Not like that!
Hold on! Huh? Nice catch, Muff.
You looked, didn't you?
No! Besides, you're wearing tights!
Like it matters. You still looked at my skirt. You are the biggest peeker I know!
I didn't mean to, though!
You're still doing it!
Oh, my bad. Hurry up and come down so I can open my eyes then!
Why don't you move first, peeker?
I was just trying to save you, Hatsuna!
Stop calling me Hatsuna, it's annoying!
Hi, Kana!
Don't call me Kana either!
It's your freaking name!
Will you make it sound like an insult?
Will you shut up? Good grief!
Sorry! We're done.
You'd think something as intuitive as Muffy would be a bit better at learning commands.
I know. Mariah's the one who put the idea in my head, but she's kind of full of it.
What she said made sense. Huh? It's still too soon to quit. You just don't want to train because it's hard.
Slow down. I think she means you should try more than once before you decide to give up on it. That right?
Yeah, that's right. But your training is majorly throwing my training off.
Oh, is it? How rude of me.
Glad to see you're making good use of your time here.
Disciplining the mind isn't easy. All I've done is meditate, though. Maybe I should do something else.
I'd be more than happy to offer a few suggestions. If you're plateauing, you should switch it up to further your development.
Nothing too extreme, right?
Not to worry, Master Makoto. I was going to recommend waterfall meditation.
No way. I'll get wet.
That is part of it. But the more essential part is how effective it can be in conditioning your psyche. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Alright. I'll try it.
Now all we need is your sister.
But why me? I mean, I guess it's worth a shot if it'll improve my magic control.
I shall add you to the roster then.
No, wait!
Me too! I'm in! That cool? If there's a chance it'll strengthen my mind, it might also strengthen my magic.
Nope. Sorry.
Never thought I'd do waterfall meditation from the comfort of my own home.
Emma, how did you pull this off?
How do you think? By using an artifact, of course.
This is the first I've heard of an artifact like that.
Okay, the time has arrived, ladies. Brace yourselves and let the training commence.
Right, let's do it. Ready, Muffy?
I find your fiery passion most admirable.
Feels kind of nice. Definitely much better than I imagined it would.
It does not.
The pressure of the waterfall is not the only thing you should be feeling. Meditate and focus on the magic flowing through you, much like the water flowing over you.
Hey!
Seems you've adjusted. More quality H2O!
It's way too strong! Hey, come on! Ease up!
Emma, please. This really hurts a lot. I don't think I'll be able to stand this for very much longer. I can't take it anymore.
Such beautiful sisterly love. As tender as this moment is, it will not exempt you from the intense trial you must endure. Destiny is not something one can fight. Oh my! What a sight I've been blessed with this day! Thank goodness I denied Master Makoto's request to join us!
What? Give me a break!
Hey! You're done already? So how was it?
Well, I am most satisfied with the results.
I'm happy for you. Though I wish I could have experienced it too.
No way in a million years will that ever happen! That training is off limits to you, Makoto! I mean it!
So sleepy. Don't want to go to school.
That's what happens when you stay up late despite being worn out. It's just unhealthy.
No joke. Not getting an adequate amount of sleep is awful. You're so right. I need sleep to fix this. Good night, morning.
Good nothing. You really think I'll let you play hooky?
It's not considered hooky if it's for health reasons.
Please bear in mind, Lady Yumemi's decision to stay up late was less about school and more about practicing. She was creating artifacts.
If that's true, she's overexerting herself.
You should look in a mirror when you say that.
Oh yeah? And what would the point of that be?
Don't play dumb! We all know you've been running drills with Muffy non-stop. You've even been talking to yourself lately, saying things like spear form or shield form.
I figured coming up with form names would be easier. Number commands were kinda tricky.
You need to study more than artifact making.
But I do. And I'm good at it.
Then why so tired? They cover the importance of sleep in health class.
Low blow.
Amazing.
Ah, that's right. This is the first time you've seen how my artifact functions.
Seems like it comes in handy.
Yes, it certainly does. And it's very important to me. Well, I have student council business I must attend to today. I'll be leaving ahead of you, but may our paths quickly reconvene. And, if possible, please take good care of your sister in my stead, Lady Kana. Thanks.
Sure. Done and done.
Attention passengers on Windsor Airlines Flight 417 to Paris, France.
Hello, and welcome to Japan. We have been expecting you.
Come on, Muffy! Holding 3 fingers up means command 3. Why is this so hard? If I say command 3, that's your cue to turn into a sword.
Everyone, we have received some visitors. Please come to the reception room.
May I present Mr. Gregory Camelot? He is a longtime friend of my mother, Morrigan LaRoutière. Next to him, we have...
Hello, my name is Dina Camelot. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The two of them aren't from Japan, so they'll be living at the mansion for the duration of their stay. I trust you'll be hospitable.
What makes you think you decide who stays and goes around here?
Be at ease, Lady Kana. Your grandmother is not the only acquaintance Master Camelot has among the members of your family. He is here as a guest of Master Mamoru.
You are in the presence of the man who taught your father how to perform magic.
You're his teacher? Then that means... Are you... Sir Camelot? Wow! I can't believe it! The greatest illusionist in all of Britain, right here! The Queen herself is the one who granted him the title Sir! That vanishing trick, the miracle of Big Ben, it's still legendary!
Dear boy, that was ages ago.
I want to be just like you! An absolute master of my craft! A magician who can thrill and delight any audience! You're the best of the best! Not sure if it shows, but I'm a big fan.
Never knew the volume control for Makoto's voice could get that loud. He's pretty excited.
Yeah, I'll say.
Oh, sorry.
I see. So you're the lad that Mamoru decided to take on as an apprentice.
Yes, sir. My name's Makoto Shiranui.
Well, you've probably already surmised as much, but Sir Camelot came as a favor. He's here to teach Makoto at Mamoru's request.
Mamoru has nothing to do with it. Maeve is the one who insisted I stop by, and it just so happens I have an upcoming performance in Japan.
Yes, but the reason my sister asked that of you was because her husband asked that of her.
I'm grateful, sir. Thank you.
I agreed to provide you with some useful advice. That said... Pardon me. I was fast asleep for the entire flight and regrettably missed out on the lunch they offered passengers.
I hate to be the one to ask, but could you serve my master some food before any further discussions? Feels like he's constantly hungry because everything he eats goes straight through him.
What a delicious meal. The kind of food that makes any journey well worth the effort.
Truly, sir, you're too kind.
I suppose I should pick up where I left off. So you chose to seek out Mamoru for instruction, yes?
I did.
Right there. That's your first mistake. He's an unworthy pupil and has no right to train you in anything. Is that understood?
Sure.
I know why he wants me to take you on. However, I am a very busy man these days. I already have one apprentice and I lack the time needed for 2.
Mindful. Besides, I had to beg you for...
Hey, being a magician has never been a question of if for me, and I think I'm ready to take it to the next level. So please help me get there, Sir Camelot.
Calm down, young man. We magicians can't afford to get worked up, now can we? Losing your composure means someone is influencing you, yet we are the ones who must influence and inspire others.
That's true.
And as is the case with Dina, you may address me more casually. You don't have to call me uncle by any means. But Gregory will do just fine.
I could do that. Master Gregory, then.
He's not your master yet. He's debating what to do. All I can say is don't get your hopes up.
Dina. I still don't know much about you, Makoto Shiranui. Let's change that by having you show me one of your magic tricks.
Oh, right.
Know much about you, Makoto Shiranui. Let's change that by having you show me one of your magic tricks.
Oh, right. As soon as I turn around, pick a card. And I need you to memorize it. On my honor as a magician, I won't peek.
It's memorized.
Perfect. Next, put the card back in the deck and shuffle it until you feel content. Set them on the table when you're ready. Okay. Now move! Tell me, miss, is this your card?
Oh wow, it is!
That trick was super amazing, Makoto.
So, what did you think?
Unimpressive. And yet...
Master, why are you still considering him? His skills are nowhere near your caliber. You can't even classify what he did as magic.
You can't classify what he did as magic! It was great!
No, it wasn't, I assure you. Perhaps you just need a proper demonstration of magic to know the difference. I would be more than happy to enlighten you, ladies. Remember which card you've picked. Then put it back in the deck anywhere you like. It's time. Ladies, hold your hands out in front of you. Those are your cards, are they not?
Whoa, he's right.
But wait! We're not done yet! Turn it over.
That's my card, all right.
It's cute how impressed you all look, especially when you realize how easy that particular trick actually is. So then, Miss Kana, you still think what he did is great? And that was nothing compared to what my uncle and Mr. Mamoru can do.
Makoto.
Bravo. Are you happy, Dina? I think I shall take my leave and retire to my room. Traveling certainly has a way of wearing one out. Oh, and I will be in the country for a few weeks, boy. I expect to see a little more magic before I go. Use that time to hone your skills and prepare the best trick you've ever performed.
Right!
Makoto's apprenticeship was just one reason I gathered you here. There's another, more serious matter we need to discuss. The safety and lifestyle of the family is the village's top priority. The only thing that comes close to that level of significance is preventing the misuse of artifacts. That's why it hardly makes sense for a couple of inexperienced children to possess such items. Your safety is what's most important, yet you have danger magnets everywhere you go.
But we still—
Don't bother arguing. I need you to return the artifacts that are currently in your care. You'll need to find another place to call home because I'm kicking you out.
You've got a lot of nerve! Telling us to hand over our artifacts is one thing, but taking the mansion is insane! What makes you think we'd agree?
Because it's what Morgan LaRutia decided. She is the village elder. If you live in this mansion, you have no choice but to obey her. Well, Jeeves, am I wrong?
No, Lady Mariah, you're correct.
Okay, Jeeves, could you enlighten me as to why Mariah had the audacity to say that? And are you really just gonna bow down and obey her?
That's why. It hardly makes sense for a couple of inexperienced children to possess such items. I need you to return the artifacts that are currently in your care. You'll need to find another place to call home.
Lady Mariah is acting under the orders she received from her mother, Lady Morrigan, and I am obligated to do as she says. Were she present, Lady Maeve could contest such demands, but sadly she is not.
Oh, come on! I refuse to believe you'd choose somebody like Mariah over us!
Consider his point of view. Jeeves looked after both your mother and Lady Mariah from the time they were small children. He's not choosing sides.
As outlandish as it may appear, I do in fact believe that Lady Mariah has you and your sister's best interest at heart.
She wants us to leave our own home.
I'm aware. And perhaps leaving the mansion is actually the right course of action to take at this point in time. I see no problems.
Hold it! I hereby declare the area behind me off limits.
Relax. I'm just here to tidy up the bedroom, Dina.
Yeah, right. He's my master, so I'll do the cleaning for him. Here, you're really surprised? This magic is as basic as it gets. And you call yourself a magician.
Looks like Mariah's gonna get her way and drive us out of the house.
Do you think Mom could do something?
Maybe if we could reach her.
As difficult as that sounds, it might be possible with the right artifact. One that could find her and deliver a message like a carrier pigeon.
Yeah, but you're the one who would have to make it.
You're probably right. If I focus, I think I can do it though. Find her. Please locate my mother.
It's just not gonna work, is it?
I'm a ways away from Mom's level. Maybe I have to be a magician of her caliber to do it.
Well, it looks like you did something.
That hurts! You're supposed to be a messenger pigeon, not a bird of prey!
It failed. Oh well.
Must have taken a break. I'm here to clean the room.
Come on in.
Please forgive the intrusion.
Is the secret behind this trick obvious?
No, sir. Not in the least.
Care to give it a go?
Yeah, sure.
You're missing a vital tool, yes?
What?
I assumed you'd be utilizing an artifact much like Mamoru does.
I'd prefer to do this on my own ability.
Huh.
Just as I thought! Master! Why waste your precious time teaching Makoto magic when he's not even your apprentice?
Calm yourself, Dina. No teaching took place. I was merely observing him.
That's so. More basic magic. For what it's worth, you don't impress me in the slightest. And unless you can perform a trick that I can't, I'll never approve of you being my uncle's apprentice.
That's all it would take for you to get off my case? One magic trick and you'll truly accept me?
If I can't replicate it, then yes.
Master? Is that you? Welcome home, sir.
Still ambitious, I see. I overheard your declaration to dazzle Dina with your magic. Good luck with that endeavor.
Oh, thanks.
Master, you're right on time. Lady Mariah is waiting to speak with you.
Father, please explain. What on earth was going through your head when you agreed to let Mariah live in our home?
Well, my darling, you see...
Why is this woman who stole our crest now trying to steal our whole mansion?
Oh, I give up. You tell her since she won't listen to me.
Maeve warned me. She did say the mansion was housing a few more guests than usual.
You actually saw Mother? Did she mention when she was coming home?
It was the same old story. She said there's still something she has to take care of.
Took you long enough, my asinine apprentice!
Master Gregory!
What was the point of inviting me? If all you're going to do is neglect me.
I promised it wasn't intentional, Master. I only just arrived.
Introductions would be fitting.
I suppose they would. He is your senior apprentice, so of course you'd want to meet him. This is Dina Camelot, my most prized apprentice. Unlike you.
Well, nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Mamoru Hoshisato.
Believe me, the pleasure's all mine. I want to be a magician as good as you are someday. That's the goal I keep striving toward.
I'm really not anything special, though. Master, you must be famished. Let's head to the dining room.
Father! We're kinda in the middle of an important conversation.
I'm sure Mamoru's travels were exhausting. And what you want to discuss is far too draining. Why not let him rest?
I'm sorry, my precious angel.
Like Muffy and Gao Gao?
She means the ones that I've made, or should I say, tried to make. Some turned out pretty bad. There may finally be an exception, though. I have a new artifact that attacks. Here.
If it's meant for offense, let's use it against Mariah!
Sounds dangerous to me.
It's okay. We won't really hurt her, we'll just get her out of the mansion. Let's do it. After a test run.
We need to make sure it can activate.
It's time to link up. Omit home. There. It's connected.
That's super amazing! Little sis, I'm so proud of you!
Stop! Test run is officially over!
I already tried to cancel it, but it won't.
Do something! Hurry!
It's stuck.
What?
Seems as though they want to get rid of me. Serves me right for thinking I'll reconsider.
Don't say that. Even if they're not, I'm grateful.
What?
It's no use. I can't get this thing under control. If you have an idea, now's the time!
Style stick! Vanishing magic! Go! Style stick! Vanishing magic! Go! Oh, great!
If we want to stop it, then we're gonna have to destroy it.
After all the trouble you went through to make it?
Seriously? This trouble trumps that trouble!
Yeah, right! Have Muffy and Gao Gao protect the both of you, alright? Yeah!
Command! Wait, what number was it? Oh, just go! No! Destroy it before it's too late!
Come on, please! Just break already!
You okay?
Man, that could have gone a lot better than it did.
You're hurt. You risked your life for our sakes.
Just a scratch. Nothing to worry about, swear.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault because it was my artifact.
Are you well?
We're fine. Nothing happened here.
A mountain of rubble is nothing? Do we really look that gullible? The result of a runaway artifact. Quite a mess, isn't it, Jeeves?
Yes. I am terribly sorry, Lady Mariah.
Someone even got injured. I'm curious as to what you would have done if it had turned out any worse. Care to elaborate?
You already know. I want apologies from both of you.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, me too.
For the record, I got hurt because I was careless. So please don't blame them for my mistake.
Though that may be true, this isn't about the blame game. It's much more serious, and that's why I believe it's time the two of you left.
Father! Why won't you say something? She wants us gone and you don't care at all?
That can't be true.
Remember, I am only acting on behalf of your grandmother's orders. Perhaps I haven't made myself clear, but these terms are non-negotiable. Continue to disobey me and I'll expel you myself, even if it's before Gregory and Dina leave.
I don't mean to pry, but must things really play out this way?
Yes, and you know why, Emma. Though I didn't want this either.
So then, I suppose we should address the matter of your new home. And spare me the "this is our home" speeches.
If you think we're just gonna lie down and take this, then think again.
But your father wasn't very opposed to the idea, was he? He took off again this morning, and he has Gregory in tow this time. Do you know why that is, what he's doing? He's doing it because he's concerned. If you only knew the outrageous number of people who covet artifacts, you'd surrender yours.
Doubtful.
You're as stubborn as ever. Maybe Emma can talk some sense into you.
I'd rather not.
Oh, really? So you'd rather reinforce their poor choices?
I am charged with protecting them, not advising them on their choices.
Well, once they're gone, I'm sure we can find some other task for you to manage, don't you think?
If it does come to that, I have every intention of leaving right alongside them. I will not require your assistance in finding new tasks.
It's likely come to your attention, but if you take your leave, I take your artifact. While I hate to see you go, at least I get quite the consolation prize.
This consolation prize was my personal property to begin with. There is no justification for the village to take it from me.
What? Is it not one of my sister's artifacts?
It's true that Lady Maeve changed it into an artifact. However, the uniform itself is mine.
Maeve sure made things harder than they had to be.
This Mariah Says game is getting really old!
Major bummer, girl.
She thinks we're in danger, but our artifacts are what protect us!
Preach.
And don't they require contracts? Say it gets stolen. Would the thief even be able to use its magic?
You don't need a contract with an artifact to utilize its basic abilities, so the answer is yes.
What? They really could?
Yeah, but if you want to use its true power, you have to enter into a contract with its real name. And the only two ways to break that contract are by having the original owner order it, or by having the original owner eliminated.
You serious?
Because there are those who would use such means without a second thought. Owning an artifact is considered unsafe.
Danger doesn't scare me. I'm the master thief Hatsuna, and letting go of Muffy would be letting go of my dream.
Hey, I'm back.
Could I talk to you for a sec, Makoto?
Yeah, of course. The class at the pool?
Uh-huh. I don't know how to swim. But I would disappoint my classmates if I didn't participate.
Right. Because your classmates think you can do anything. Expectations at their finest. There's a real easy fix to this problem, though. Why don't I give you swimming lessons?
But I'm afraid of water.
Okay, forget the lessons. Let's go have some fun. Water won't seem so scary if you associate it more with something happy, right? Wow, this is a lot fancier than I was expecting.
Public pools aren't good for secret training. Plus, who knows what kind of creeps would have showed.
I could get used to this place.
And speaking of creeps, what are you doing here?
What else? Trying to indulge myself.
I declined the invitation at first, but your father did insist.
Let's get started. I'm ready to go.
You got it. Let's swim. Awesome. That's it. Doing good. See? It's not scary. Just go under nice and easy. You're like a fish. I knew you had it in you.
If it's bothering you, then speak up, girlfriend. Tell him you want to join.
No, wait. I can't. Getting in the water means I'd have to strip down to my bathing suit.
Someone with a bod like yours should not be self-conscious. Even Makoto would notice you if he got a gander at your goodies.
Him taking notice of me is what I'm trying to avoid!
Hey, Hatsuna! You girls coming?
Well, so much for him not noticing.
Alchemy!
Looks like those two have settled down. About time. Why so quiet?
Do you really have to chase them out of their home?
The way you say it sounds so mean.
You know, if I had my jacket off, you'd pay more attention! He would.
You want to keep that world hidden from the children, don't you? Let's take care of this quickly while they're still getting their lives back on track. I don't enjoy seeing their tears.
You must be blind, Lady Mariah. Happiness can be a truly terrifying feeling. Through thick and thin, I stay. With the mansion and the Hoshisato family, It's the path I've chosen. Which is exactly why I also choose to preserve those smiles. But is it the right choice this time, Lady Maeve? Everybody, we need to talk. I've been protecting you. I shielded you from a world I did not want you to enter, a very dangerous world. For years, but I believe that may have been a mistake on my part.
What world? What do you mean?
As long as Lady Maeve's blood runs through you, your world is destined to coincide with the world of artifacts. You will need strength to withstand being in its center, very much so. I ask you again, Lady Kana, do you wish to assist your mother in her mission?
I want that more than anything. I want to become stronger and master Muffy. I want to prove myself to Mama and Mariah.
And you have the resolve. Are you absolutely certain?
Yes.
Well then.
When did Jeeves get here?
I shall instruct you in the most appropriate method to utilize your artifacts.
I'm not saying you aren't strong enough, Jeeves. It's just that I can't use Muffy against you. There's no way you wouldn't get hurt.
Your concern for me is endearing, Lady Kana. But I'm not exaggerating when I say I am much tougher than I look. So please, feel free to come at me without any reservations. Still not convinced. I told you my looks can be deceiving. Very well, I shall give you a further demonstration.
Jeeves, is that you?
I'm the Jeeves you know, but I've assumed my combat form. This mansion itself is one giant artifact, and I am but one small part of it. I was created to act as a guardian for the La Routière family. I have loyally watched over Lady Maeve, her sister, and countless others for many generations. That also includes Lady Morrigan.
Unbelievable.
You were an artifact all these years?
I can hold this form for 15 minutes if the Elder is not present. That should be plenty of time.
Plenty of time to do what?
Hatsuna!
Playing dumb won't do you any good in this fight. I can immobilize an opponent in 3 seconds. If that doesn't motivate you to get serious, then...
Reminds me of when I first met Lady Maeve and her no-nonsense attitude. Her girls are so much like her, in so many ways. Just like that, I'm a normal teenage girl again, without any special powers. It's actually a pretty big weight off my shoulders. Better to be safe than sorry, which is precisely why I made this.
All three of you still have much to learn, but it will have to be at a later date.
Good call. Thanks, Jeeves. What's going on, Emma?
I would like for you to retake the test.
You mean what Mariah put me through?
I do. It was an excellent chance to prove your worth as the one who wields Lady Maeve's masterpiece. To prove you can protect yourself from the many dangers that come with living in this mansion. And to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have every right to call yourself a master thief. Don't you agree, Lady Kana? I think it's what's best. So much so that I personally made a deal with Lady Mariah.
What?
This new test will be very similar to the first, though you'll be pursuing another artifact. Your aunt's approval is what you really want.
Would Mariah's approval mean we could stay in the mansion?
Yes.
And she won't take Yao Gao?
Or my wand?
Right.
And she'll acknowledge me as...
She's agreed to all of those terms.
No way!
Fantastic.
Seems fishy.
You will be infiltrating a mansion this time, and the artifact you must acquire is this.
Sounds simple enough.
The catch is your opponent has numerous artifacts. Therefore, it is safe to assume this won't be easy. But I have faith in you. Knowing how important this caper would be, I felt inspired and made it for you.
Thank you, Emma. We're about to make our descent.
Copy. Observing radio silence.
They know we're coming. Getting in undetected is gonna be tough.
Which are perfect working conditions for a master thief.
Is that it?
We've done a good job of not tripping any sensors so far.
Whoa.
They're cool, but focus.
Go, go!
What? The painting?
Yeah!
Way to go, Gao Gao!
You're one smart bear.
Is there anyone that you haven't charmed yet? Just curious.
Looks like a hidden storeroom.
Yeah, sure does.
What's that?
You stay here. Muffy! Ah!
It brought friends? Be careful, Hatsuna!
I can take these origami idiots. Even grade schoolers know exactly what you need to beat paper! Muffy! Scissors mode, go!
It's my turn now. Oh no! So then, wanna play? Okay, fine, let's play! Have some of this! Illusion! Whew.
Go, go!
Nice timing, partner!
Welcome, my cute little kittens.
I come here to steal sadness and turn it into uncontainable smiles. This Master Thief is up to the task. Back me up.
Do I have to? Ladies and gentlemen, I am Makoto the Magnificent! Ta-da!
Go!
Appreciate the support. Still embarrassing, though.
You have something that isn't yours, so I'll be taking it.
Not without a fight, you won't.
That looks like Emma's uniform. Why is it here?
It's fake. It has to be. She was just wearing it earlier today.
The one you're referring to is the fake. This here is the genuine article given to me by Mariah herself. And if I drive you out, then guess who gets to keep it?
No way.
It's not just an artifact, it's her treasure.
Lock it away, Mysteric Box. Shall we get started?
Hand it over!
That's not how this test works.
She's crazy fast, just like Jeeves. These weapons. Is it Mariah? No?
Who's next? Don't be shy.
Get off, you little pest!
Is the mask an artifact too? Go, go!
How resilient.
Go, no! You'll pay for that! Smile Stick! Twin Blade! Let's show her what we've been working on!
Please do, and don't hold back.
Hatsuna!
Super surefire mode. Luffy?
You did it! As expected of a master thief.
No biggie.
So, who is she?
It's kinda irrelevant. I mean, we passed the test, so who cares? Trade ya. Huh?
It was Tominozawa?
I want pancakes. And all the artifacts in the world belong to me.
No one knew this was her house?
I figured it out.
Why didn't you say anything?
Does it matter?
Welcome home, Pookie Pies!
So you've returned. Glad to see you're safe.
Ignored again, but it's just a phase. Puberty won't last forever.
Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, but how could you risk something so special to you?
Simple. It's just what needed to be done. And seeing you fight in order to reclaim something so dear to me was worth the gamble. My maidcraft paid off. Believe it or not, the catchy manga-esque phrase maidcraft came from the depths of my own mind.
Although we did get it back, unfortunately, it still involves sacrifice.
We're sorry.
It's fine. What's a risk without any danger? I knew that something like this might happen.
Emma.
Not to worry. I need only ask and Lady Maeve will repair it for me.
Guess that's true. Once she finally comes home, that is.
What's important here is Lady Mariah has no choice but to acknowledge your success. Ah yes, I have long awaited to make this report. Allow me to handle it from here.
Do you know what those things are to her? Either of you. You know why she treasures them?
Sort of. I'm pretty sure that Mama gave her the brooch as a gift.
I see. It appears your test isn't as finished as we'd thought.
Why would Emma negotiate a silly retest for my sake using her personal artifact? Doesn't make sense.
Master, would figuring out Emma's motive put an official end to our test?
My boy, telling you would be helping you, and magicians don't get help when they're up on stage. You should pass on your own, and not just Mariah's challenge. I want you to overcome all obstacles.
Fair enough.
No harm in one little hint, though. You know how Jeeves is not only an artifact, but also an essential part of this entire mansion?
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, Jeeves. How many years have you served as a butler here?
Give or take a few. Probably somewhere around 200.
You're ancient!
Maeve's artifacts were inevitably bound to fall into the wrong hands at some point. But the mansion could serve as a fortress. We needed it in order to protect her creations, so Maeve stole it from La Routière village. On the day of this grand theft, I was easily captured by Mother Morrigan. Once Maeve and her mother were able to talk it out, we finally managed to relocate the mansion to Japan. It wasn't a complete takeover, though. Even so, the ever-eminent Jeeves watched over us as if we were the exclusive owners.
I do what I can.
He's a treasure in every sense, and tons of people are after him. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
That us being here is holding you back.
No, Kana. Seems like both you and Makoto have some thinking to do.
Come in. The world around you was made by one of my 7 artifacts. It can create isolated space on command.
Are you implying that you have the power to lock me up in here?
Yeah, like you pose a threat to me without an artifact. Have a seat.
Thanks, but maids must stand.
Sit down. There's no need to fill me in. Tominazawa already called and sobbed through the whole story.
One less thing for me to worry about, then. That's that. They passed. The girls are free to live in the mansion now.
You believe I would keep a promise like that?
Yes. Yes, indeed I do. On your honor as Maeve's younger sister, I think you will.
I'm surprised you can say honor and Maeve together when she ran off and eloped while I was away at school. Are you sure you're okay with this?
A scratch or two is a small price to pay for something like freedom.
I wasn't trying to deprive my nieces of their freedom. I was trying to keep them out of danger. So tell me, Emma, do you enjoy dragging those children down the same path I was forced to walk as a child? Or do you even realize what you're doing? Well?
How very kind of you. Your concern is most endearing.
Hey, what I do is for the village and nothing more.
You're gonna go get those artifacts back, but you'll do it as a robber?
I prefer the term master thief.
If you go, I'll be all alone again.
That kind of thinking is very silly.
Reason I'm being silly is I know what it's like to lose someone. So please, don't leave me.
You win. But that means you'll have to come with me since I still have to go. So I'll have to test you first.
I wish I could somehow forget the grueling trial that followed. Jeeves should learn some restraint when it comes to pushing 9-year-olds to their breaking point. Thank you, nameless lover.
Why?
Because I invited her. Thanks for your service. Here's the payment we agreed upon.
Did my Tommy slime miss Mummy as much as she missed you?
You're seriously giving her that?
She is under contract to donate her vast collection to the village upon her death. So actually the artifact is being lent to Lady Tominazawa, not given.
And someone who is in such good standing with the family was the perfect opponent for your test.
Oh, Jeeves, apple of my eye! Please see to it that the damaged artifact is repaired soon.
Certainly. I'll ask my sister to fix it.
You will? If Mom can fix artifacts, then that's news to me.
Aren't you the smart one? All a practical magician has to do is look at an artifact's crest, and they'll have its true name, toll, and creation method. Or so I'm told.
Whoa!
It worked?
With this power, Emma's artifact will be as good as new! Hope you don't mind that we dropped by.
I don't mind in the slightest, as long as you're not here to apologize.
We're here because we have an idea.
We don't have to wait for Mother to come fix your artifact. We can do it now, by using Yumemi's power and the Labretier crest. We'd at least like to give it a try. With your permission, of course.
It's amazing. My magic power. Mom's artifact is drawing it out.
Please don't overexert yourself on my account.
Yeah, the kid was straight up abandoned, but I managed to raise her right.
I would appreciate it if you all left. You're the one it belongs to. I'm sorry I didn't get here sooner.
Stop it. I don't know you, and you don't know me.
I know that maid uniform and brooch are very dangerous items. Would you let me keep them for you?
No, absolutely not. These are all my parents left behind. You can't have them.
Ah, well, I guess. I don't have much choice. I'll have to steal you as well.
It appears that you bore witness to a rather embarrassing moment in my life.
Emma, what's that?
My parents helped me escape a grim fate. That uniform was their only remnant. Maeve knew exactly how priceless it was and turned it into an artifact I could wear whenever I wanted.
My second chance should not have cost you something like that.
What's done is done, Lady Kana. I decided to call this brooch Nameless Lover. I never received a name from them, but I know my parents still loved me, and this artifact is a testament of that love.
What were you thinking? There was no guarantee we were gonna pass!
I was convinced failure wasn't an option for you. And even if I had been wrong, I don't think I would have regretted what I did.
Really?
Anywho, I am in dire need of a hot bath, if you'll excuse me. I came here so I could be alone.
I know, but I never gave you a proper apology for breaking your artifact.
There is nothing to apologize for. It broke because of the bargain I made.
I had a feeling you would say that. Emma, listen. You may not want to hear it, but I need to tell you I'm sorry. How can I become the master thief of my dreams? And I'm a pro at dishing sadness out, but a novice at stealing it away. I'm so sorry for what you had to endure, and how sad it must have made you.
My, what else can I say, except for thank you? And don't worry, you're becoming a fine master thief. The kind that snatches the tears right from under children's eyes and makes them smile.
Emma.
Just like your mother did for me.
Foul play! It's as childish as it is rubbish!
What are you on about?
Well, if you're upset because you can't do it, then that would mean Makoto passes.
You call that bossing? Sawing someone in half is bloody unoriginal!
I hereby accept you as my apprentice.
Thanks! I knew if you only opened your mind, you could overcome anything. Feels good, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Uh-huh.
Uncle may accept him.
Miss Mariah has.
Grandmother sent us a message?
But, sir, why do you have this thing to begin with?
Well, Morrigan's a very old friend of mine, you see.
Huh? Never mind that, sis. What's the message say?
Listen well. I seek 3 artifacts. If I obtain the glyph of the Wind God, the ring of the Thunder God, and the violin of the Earth God, I'll release Maeve Hoshisato.
Mother could finally leave La Routier village?
That's awesome.
This task sounds like it will be quite the undertaking. I may need some assistance. Would you care to help?
Yeah, of course I would. Surprised you have to ask. It involves stealing...
It is true? You're absolutely certain Maeve is absent from the Hoshisato mansion?
Yes. The only family members there are the children. Even that nuisance Mamoru is MIA, what with his performances and exploits overseas.
Lucky us. Sounds like the perfect time to strike. I can provide you with the men you need.
That mansion is a straight-up gold mine of treasure. Any risk involved would be well worth the effort.
But before we commit, I need to know, what exactly do you want in return for such valuable information?
We want nothing. My organization is still small and insignificant. Being welcomed to a gathering of such important men is a reward in and of itself.
What's your first name, Miss Lee?
You gentlemen may call me Michelle.
I won't forget this. Thank you, Michelle.
I am at your service.
Australia?
Mm-hmm. Master Gregory and I will be having a show there.
But what about the artifact fetch quest we have to do to get Mother back home?
That's the whole reason we booked the gig. We've been looking into the artifacts your grandmother mentioned. And we found out where the violin of the Earth God is.
You're kidding. Then that means...
It's somewhere in Australia?
That's correct, Sweet Pea. Hence why we chose to hold our next performance abroad.
Time out for a second. I'm still the one who's stealing it, right? All three of us are. At least, I hoped so.
I guess you'll have to tag along for the ride then.
Yes! Oh, I'm going. This time, there's nothing that can stand in my way.
That's right, because we have to save Mom.
What about you, kid?
I have to go. It's what the partners of Master Thieves do.
It's freezing!
Why on earth is it so cold?
Aren't seasons in the Southern Hemisphere flip-flopped with ours?
That is very true. I came during Japan's winter. Kinda forgot Australia had one too.
Master, we can't just stand around like this. Your daughters will catch their death of cold if we do. Let's hurry off to our lodgings.
Right. Master Gregory arrived ahead of us. He'll be here to pick us up any minute now.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting. It took quite a bit of time to find a rental car that could fit everyone.
Welcome, Sir Camelot.
Everybody, allow me to introduce our host, Brian. He's the upstanding son of an old friend. The moment he heard I was coming to Australia, he insisted I stop by for a spell. This is my unworthy apprentice.
It's very nice to meet you, Mr. Hoshisato. Bloody oath, mate. Feel free to make yourselves at home.
Well, thank you for having us.
Come in, the door's open. Master Gregory!
What have we here? Fresh off the plane and you're already hard at work again.
I have to keep at it if I want to master it.
If only Mamoru possessed a fraction of the diligence you have. I know! I'll grant you a reward! How's that sound? Something you'd enjoy, like showing you my best trick!
Oh wow, would you really?
Yes. Watch closely now. Oh! Muscle magic! Ta-da!
Impressive.
The best trick I have up my sleeve, or should I say what used to be my sleeve, requires this lovely dove. Were you expecting something so classic?
Honestly, not at all.
No. Because this particular magic trick was the first I ever learned, it was also the one that gave me the hardest time. However, I still practiced it every day, and eventually, I performed it on stage. Fairly soon, I realized it wasn't as difficult as it used to be. That realization gave me a confidence boost that stuck with me my whole life. The more you practice, the better you get. So what was once my worst trick is now my best. Although magic is something we show to others, its true essence lies in what remains unseen. Not just in terms of misdirection, but in the countless hours of practice no one considers. Perhaps I've already given away too much. What say you? Did you find this lesson informative?
Yes, sir!
It's pretty evident at this point. One of the artifacts we need is there.
You sure? It's at a warehouse? Doesn't seem right considering the large entrance required for moving cargo.
We scoped out what seems like an entrance, but only 2 people used it in the past 7 days.
Very suspicious.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
It's far too dangerous, mademoiselle. Someone as beautiful as you should not be someplace as treacherous as that by yourself.
Meaning you...
We'll be coming with you, yes. I'm certain the 2 of us will make a great team. So, how about it? Why don't we go somewhere more private to strategize?
Daddy! Do you seriously have to hit on every woman with a pulse? We both know that she's just gonna reject you.
Where'd you get an idea like that? I wasn't thinking about how sexy Mariah is. I was thinking of her safety.
Were you also thinking of Mom?
Fine! Point taken! Please don't tell your mother!
You know, if I actually cared about you, I might.
You don't care about me?
More importantly, someone explain what she's doing here.
Ah, Jeeves, every cup of tea you make is truly remarkable in every way.
Thank you, my lady. Your words flatter me.
I don't like this one bit. Smells fishy, like the distinct scent of someone plotting to betray you yet again.
But we aren't. Tomiko didn't come just for a cup of tea. She's here to look after the mansion in my stead. Multiple organizations of the hostile variety have joined together. They've been lying in wait for Mamoru and May to leave their home, which means they could launch an attack any day.
They can throw whatever they want at me. It won't matter in the end. I'll take them all down.
Oh yeah? How?
I can't get over how yummy this tea is.
Don't ignore me when I'm talking to you!
Stop stressing. I promise she's on our side. So get used to it. She speaks the truth.
I'll have you know I received a formal invitation to be here. If it's for my Jeeves, then it's Tomi to the rescue.
I'm so terribly grateful. If only you knew how much.
Whoa. Huh?
Oh, wasn't expecting company. What are you doing up so early?
My body felt like it was time to be awake, so I thought I'd go for a walk. Just wondering, but is there something on your mind?
Kinda. I was trying to come up with a finishing move.
What? You mean like in fighting?
Yeah, it got brought up in a conversation I had with Emma last night.
You know, Lady Kana, becoming a professional master thief requires you to invent some sort of finishing move.
Jeez, there you go again, acting like I'm the heroine of a manga.
I'm serious. Even Lady Maeve developed a maneuver like that.
Oh, no way!
It's a top secret move she only resorts to using when she absolutely has to. And it can mean the difference between life and death.
I think Emma might be onto something.
Huh?
Sounds cool. You should do it.
And now you're up to speed.
A finishing move, huh?
What's your take on it, Makoto?
My take? I kinda agree with your sister. A move like that would be awesome and heroic.
I know, right? That settles it. I'm definitely coming up with a finishing too. It won't be a sneeze. Huh?
I'll help you think of a move once we get back home to Japan. Don't stay outside in your PJs for too long. You'll catch cold.
Oh!
Looks like it's almost time.
Then we should go ahead and proceed as planned. Even if it means you're alone.
Right. No offense, Masayoshi, but you would slow me down. Well, Jeeves, you and Tomiko take care.
Don't you worry, honey. We'll be just fine. Jeeves and I have the power of love on our side, and nothing in existence can beat that.
I certainly hope so. See you later.
Lady Mariah, I pray you return without so much as a scratch.
Oh, come on. Is that genuine concern? It shouldn't be. It's different now. I'm not like I was when I was a child.
Kokomi, I can't have you getting involved in this mission any further than you already are. So be a good girl and go home, okay?
I know, Daddy. I'm not dumb.
You'd better be careful out there.
It isn't a big deal. I'm used to this kind of thing. And if it does get a little hairy, I'm still good.
Don't overuse it, okay? For everybody's sake. No one should have to look at your bald head because you ignored that thing's toll.
Jeeves is worried that I might get hurt? Please, that's one of the silliest things I've heard in a while. I'm not some helpless little kid desperately chasing after her big sister for fear of getting left behind. I've grown up.
Lady Tominozawa, they are here. Our unwanted yet anticipated guests.
Oh? What do you say, my lovey-dovey butler boo? Let's go give them a proper welcome, yes?
The eastern rear gate will be the best place to receive them.
Consider it done.
Whoa, what's that?
What? A guard? I come to greet you and you can't even stand on ceremony? Oh goody, I was worried this wouldn't be fun. You naughty boys have no manners, do you? Maybe a nice hard spanking will instill some etiquette. This is the elegant magic of Tomi. And even grade schoolers know that gunfire isn't what's most effective against paper.
Send in the scepters.
This is quite a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to have brass scepters at your disposal. You've certainly gone to great lengths to break down these doors, even preparing some artifacts you'll undoubtedly misuse right before our eyes. Such a pity. All that time and energy you spent planning this attack will be in vain. You fiends, ready yourselves for a sound thrashing! I promise I will make it hurt as much as I possibly can! My current master abhors people like you. People who would use their artifacts for murder. This is on her behalf!
It looks like some kind of research facility. Being able to get in undetected is great, but it's less fun if they don't know it's me. Did someone actually take my niece's golden wings? No. It's a good imitation, but that's all it is. Don't tell me. Are these idiots really trying to manufacture their own artifacts? How pathetic. It's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. I had every intention of remaining undetected during this mission. But change of plans! Tear this place apart, Green Servants! No need to hold back!
Huh? The butler turned into a beefcake? You're talking crazy, man.
Is there some kind of problem?
Got the guys I sent to raid the Hoshisato place on the phone. They're getting their butts handed to them.
How very upsetting for you.
What?
Masayoshi Kyoin, to what do we owe this honor?
Thought I'd drop by and say hey. Plus, I wanted to see the looks on your faces. Because what I'm about to tell you, gentlemen, may come as a bit of a shock. As soon as I learned your little group was targeting the Hoshisato mansion, I made plans to oppose you.
You've got some nerve.
Oh, yes. But wait, it gets better. I just received a call from my associate. That research lab you have? You know the one. Apparently something awful happened to it.
Kikyoin, if your reason for being here was to gloat, then you are an utter fool.
You've got it all wrong. I'm way too busy for that nonsense. I'm here because you're gonna give me some info. Nothing much, just where I can find the Ring of the Thunder God. I've heard its name is more impressive than the artifact itself, so your lives are definitely more valuable, at least in this case.
If we actually dignified threats with a response, we wouldn't be the men we are today.
You don't have to respond. You can sit there nice and quiet and let me do the rest. Looky here. It's not at your mansion. It's at your side piece's place, you sly dog. The address doesn't seem to be too far away. If you're wondering, these sunglasses are more than just stylish. They can read people's minds.
Is that so? Well, unless they make you invincible, there's no way you're walking out of here alive.
Old man, you've been in the business for this long and you still haven't grasped what's happening?
What's that?
You had a whole bunch of bodyguards earlier. Emphasis on the word earlier, if you catch my drift. Now that you know where things stand, I think it's time we got down to business. And let's not forget, I have this. So if you lie to me, you'll only make yourself look more stupid.
I rushed back because I thought you might need some assistance guarding this place. I guess I was worried for nothing.
I simply asked our uninvited guests to leave, and they did just as I requested.
Yes, I have no doubt they did.
So, how did you fare in your task this evening?
I did all right.
Oh, this does bring back memories. It's been a very long time since I've seen the glyph of the Wind God. Oh, but where are my manners? I nearly forgot to greet you upon your return.
Huh?
Welcome home, Lady Mariah. I'm so glad to see you made it back safe and sound.
Everything with the crime lords went well, I take it.
After Masayoshi engaged in a friendly negotiation, they were happy to hand over the artifact.
Really? He does have a friendly way about him.
The only casualties suffered were some strands of Masayoshi's hair, but he'll recover. You'd think he was a little girl from the way he was crying about it, though.
I'll send him a grow hair soon card to convey my condolences. On a more serious note, we'll get to work on our end of this mission. Mariah and her team have obtained the Ring of the Thunder God, and they snagged the glyph of the Wind God, too.
What? But how?
With the same skill and precision we'll need when the time comes, because it's not over yet.
It sure isn't!
Specifically, it's in the hands of a man who poses as a business mogul, but he's really a crime lord who spent a great deal of money so his daughter could have a leg up in her violin competition.
He must really want her to win. But if she used an artifact, that's cheating big time. And that's just wrong. Even if he did it out of love.
It's not fair to anybody, especially not to his daughter. I'm sure she'd want to win on her own. Probably doesn't even realize she's been using an artifact.
She's in luck, because I'll steal that sadness before she even has a chance to feel it.
I'm making an identical copy of the artifact for you to leave in its place. It'll be finished soon.
You'll be happy to hear the notice has already been sent too.
What notice?
The notice regarding the artifact. Since we are kind enough to inform our targets of the intended theft, they, in turn, are kind enough to inform us of the artifact's true name once it's successfully stolen.
That's really nice of them. Wow.
Duh. Although, it'd be nicer if they just gave it to us.
Sis had complete creative freedom in writing this notice.
What did you say?
I'm the Master Thief, Hatana, and I'll be coming to steal the violin of the Earth God in the near future, so keep... The artifact is being kept in an instrument storeroom on the 3rd floor. Yumemi's gonna piece together an electronic key to unlock it for us.
She's really amazing. I hope you knock him dead tonight, Master. And Master.
If I could choose, I'd much rather be lending my talents to you than the stage.
Show them what you can do.
Yeah!
We need to get going or we'll be late.
Then let's be on our way.
Do you think you're ready for this, Makoto?
Vanishing magic!
Not bad. That's totes our quickest break-in yet.
We've been practicing for this.
Aha!
They already found us? Man, they're as quick as we are.
I've got this. Let's go, Muffy. G-style.
Sweet attack, but why'd you name it after Jeeves?
Think about it. Jeeves has managed to knock us out more times than I can remember. So once I came up with the move that KOs people, I knew exactly what to call it. Bingo! Found one of those keys. Now what?
Remotely analyzing electronic key. Initiating the alteration of user data. Rewrite complete.
Looks like it worked. Awesome job, you Nemi.
I do what I can.
All right, listen up, you little twerps. This isn't just an artifact to me. It's a testament to my social standing and the literal instrument that will make my daughter the best musician in the world. You can try and take it, but not without a fight.
I've never seen real-life guns before.
Same. But for some reason, they're not that scary. Huh, I wonder why.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's because we've seen artifacts that do way more damage.
I'll show you, Scary!
Lackeys in their firearms! Welcome to the amazing magic show of Makoto the Magnificent! Now, come on, Smile Stick! Illusion!
Huh? What are you waiting for? Shoot 'em!
The heck? Water guns.
Wing mode, let's go!
Don't just stand there! Hurry up and take him out!
Yes, sir!
Muffy! Knuckle Struggle!
I wouldn't be so smug! You punk kids won't get away with this!
I might believe you if that line wasn't so cliché.
Please cease your taunting and make haste with your theft. Those men may not have stood a chance against your artifacts, but they're still adults armed with guns. You're not in the clear yet, so don't get sloppy.
Copy that.
Now the grand finale! A classic artifact switcheroo! Cool, the exchange went off without a hitch. Mission accomplished.
Wait, how did you accomplish anything if you didn't take the violin?
We thank you for being a part of our performance this evening.
May you learn your lesson and never misuse an artifact ever again.
Bye-bye!
What on earth? I'm so confused.
I'm surprised by how well that went. Our first real heist that wasn't for a test or training, and we actually pulled it off.
Welcome back. I'm glad you made it in one piece.
Congratulations on reclaiming such an important artifact. You both conducted yourselves like true master thieves.
May I present the Violin of the Earth God?
Wow, Mom's really coming home, huh?
Yep, that's what we're all hoping.
This is the coolest thing you've ever done, sis.
Makoto!
Yeah?
How could you possibly be so thoughtless? I thought you'd meet up with us after the show, but you never did. Then, lo and behold, it turns out you weren't even there to begin with. And you still call yourself an apprentice?
Well,
You should be ashamed for skipping out. Mr. Mamoru and Master Gregory are both your teachers. Do you know how lucky you are? You should have showed them the same support they've had the grace to show you.
Hey, it's just a misunderstanding.
At least you cleared something up. Rest assured, boy, I will never acknowledge you as a magician. I was right not to accept you from the moment we met.
I believe that's quite enough, Dina. There was a good reason for his absence. He couldn't be at my performance, because I needed him to accompany Kana.
Dina, your mind has become so narrow, and these assumptions are not helping that. You're your own worst enemy.
Maybe so. But I still refuse to accept him. And you can't change that!
oh man.
I hope you weren't offended, lad. Makoto.
Nah, he really didn't say anything that wasn't true. So please, go easy on him. The last thing he needs is for you to be angry. You're his hero.
Very considerate. Dina could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
I'll put on some tea. First, we celebrate the success of your mission.
Good point. Don't let Dina's sour mood put a damper on your triumph. You've earned this, so why not enjoy it a little?
Right.
Kudos on doing such a great job. It all went according to plan, and I just couldn't be happier.
Why do I let myself get so frustrated with him? He's not even worth it.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I know the feeling, but don't you still have to pack?
Unfortunately, yes. But it's a waste of time. I can't get everything to fit like it did before.
Hey, how's the packing coming along?
Good. Nearly finished now.
Just curious, but have you gotten in touch with Mother?
No, though not for lack of trying.
Oh, I see. But that won't be the case for much longer. Once we deliver the artifacts, she'll be free, right?
Yes, she will. And the sooner we can make that happen. But before we head home, Brian wanted to throw us a party. That's him?
Yeah!
Too right! Here's to Sir Camelot and Mr. Mamaroo's astonishing performance down under. Raise a cheer!
Cheers!
I'll drink to that.
Thank you, Brian. It's been delightful.
Oh, no worries, mate. I was honored to host you. I mean, you're the great Mamoru Hoshisato, after all. You're more than welcome any time you're in the Outback.
Has your business been faring well?
Compared to when my father was in charge, not really.
That's so.
My father was in charge, not really.
That's so. If you're having trouble, I can lend a hand. I am still indebted to your father.
Very kind of you to offer. Though, when my father were alive, you never had to make that proposition in the first place.
Master, it's getting late.
So it is. Time just flew by. I suppose we better call it a night, but it was really fun.
Gotta say how much I've enjoyed having you lot around. Although I should also apologize for keeping your daughters up till such a late hour.
Come on, sleepyhead. It's time to go. You need to wash up before you go to bed.
Fat chance.
And here we go again.
I hope you have a good night, Dina. Dude.
Okay, you mammy. See, it's not so hard. Where do you think you're going? It's
You love this spell play.
I simply can't express how proud I am of you. You made that heist look like a cakewalk.
Thanks. I guess Jeeves' training paid off for us.
I'd say your compatibility with Makoto played a much larger part. In other words, we can chalk it up to love.
Well, I mean, of course I care about him. He's my partner, someone I can rely on and feel strangely at ease with.
Uh-huh. Sounds like Prince material to me.
Then check your ears! Something wrong?
Listen to me. I want you to stay put.
Hatsuna!
Girls, are you all right?
Oh, hello there.
It's a relief to see you're safe.
Yeah, we're fine. But someone won't be if he doesn't get out!
Oh, right! We were just leaving!
Master Mamoru, who are these men?
The only place I've seen them before was the party. They must know Brian, which makes me think he's the one who arranged this.
So then, was the violin his objective?
There's no time to find out. We're leaving. Immediately.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but consider your evacuation plans hereby thwarted.
Who are you?
Me? You're looking at the real lord of this manor, but I also respond to Michelle Lee.
Brian doesn't own this place?
That's right. My group bought it from your friend and acquired this mansion, plus everyone employed here. Mr. Bryan's business isn't doing so hot. It's amazing how much debt you can accrue when that happens.
No way! She found the violin.
I went for a little treasure hunt while you were busy blowing bubbles in your bathwater.
Please don't. We need that for our mom's sake. If you take it, then she can't come home.
Your mummy.
Sounds like a personal problem. I'd wager you don't even know what the true nature of this artifact is, do you?
I see. So it's true.
Huh?
There are two parts to a violin. The part we need is the bow, for that's the actual violin of the Earth God. But the instrument itself is something else, a separate artifact.
Right, so let's see what's behind artifact number 2. Do you recognize it now that it's not camouflaged? Although I'm very glad it was. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to slip through your barrier.
What barrier are you talking about?
The one that I put up. I like to be prepared for anything, so I use defensive artifacts to protect us, thus making a barrier.
And then it was ruined. Your barrier became worthless once your daughter brought that violin here. Some artifacts don't mix. Too bad. Maybe next time you'll tell her sooner.
It's my fault.
No, Kana, it's not. I'm the one who made a mistake. Yeah. An extremely large one.
Got that right.
Here you are.
I'd like you to meet every artifact user's worst enemy.
Huh? Muffy? What's the matter? Muffy?
Cow.
Oh no. It couldn't be.
The forbidden white orb of disillusionment. It's been the downfall of many a hidden village.
Yes. With the power to render all other artifacts useless, this little ball reigns supreme. Even the Hoshisatos are defenseless against it. So, let's make a deal. I will return the violin of the Earth God to you, but you must give me all your artifacts, every last one. And obviously, you must also reveal their true names to me when you do.
If we refuse...
Gee, what do you think will happen? You'll of course lose the violin. Then, you'll lose your lives and I'll take my spoils anyway.
Artifacts are one thing, but my daughters? They're too precious to risk. So I'll do as you say.
Father!
I have no choice. Were your mother here, she would do the same thing.
Smart boy. But I took extra precautions just in case. One can never be too careful.
Keep your filthy hands off! If you hurt my master, I'll make you pay!
Oh no, they got Dina!
Bloody hell. Hey, what in the world's going on?
Now, hand them over. Do it nice and easy, and everyone gets to live.
I'll give you whatever you want. Just don't harm the children. That's it. That's all I ask. Emma.
Right.
Within this case is every last artifact I've managed to collect. They're yours now. As are the children's. Let me gather them for you.
Very well, but have the maid make the transaction.
Fine.
Right.
That dove.
What's wrong? Is it heavy? What? But how? The artifacts were nullified!
Oh, perhaps you haven't heard, but I'm somewhat of a magician who can do his own magic.
Don't worry, girls, I've got you.
I'm used to this kind of smokescreen. It's now or never!
Focus! Don't let the kids get away!
Fire! They had their warning!
Have faith in yourself. They won't hit. It's okay.
Master!
Damn it! Hey, are you okay?
I think so.
Kill them now!
I'm not violent by nature, but I suppose this is an exception. Makoto, throw it! Nice!
Damn brat!
What now?
Vanishing magic!
We need to fall back. Run!
It seems like the storm has come and gone.
They're back to normal.
My word.
Master, thank you for your help.
I can't believe Dina got caught up in this mess. I should have been paying closer attention.
What's most important is you averted the danger.
Are you hurt?
No, Precious, I'm perfectly fine.
I can't help but wonder why that Michelle woman retreated, and where those two wound up.
He got injured. No.
I didn't expect to be taken this far. It all happened so fast. The adrenaline must have given me an extra boost or something. I have to find a way to stop the bleeding from his bullet wound. What the?
Where am I? What? Care to explain before I jump to another of my conclusions, you degenerate?
I was just trying to treat your injury. I had no idea that you were really a girl.
A girl? How dare you? This is baby fat.
Okay, sure. No, I lied. I can't even pretend to believe something like that. Dina, why do you dress like a boy?
It was the only way I could become an apprentice. Because boys have it easier.
Oh.
I despise you, you know? We have the same dream. We're even the same age. But our genders differ, and that puts us leagues apart. And not only are you a boy, but you're a boy who got accepted by my master. And that's why I hate you. I feel nothing but anger and envy when I look at you.
Sorry.
What are you apologizing for? Not like you're doing it on purpose. It doesn't matter. I may dress like a boy, but I'll never be the equivalent of one. What's that?
A sign there's danger coming, and we need to move. Man, I bet it's that lady and her goons. Let's hightail it out of here, pronto! Come on, get the lead out!
We couldn't, though! Ah!
You okay, Dina?
You really shouldn't fuss so much over me. Because I'm Master's apprentice.
They're gaining on us. Here, take my hand. Let's go!
You two are cute, but we're crashing your little date. If you hand over your artifact to me nice and easy, I'll let you walk away with your life still intact.
In your dreams!
No, I don't know what's going on. I do know we can't trust anything she tells us.
Children should respect and obey their elders.
If you deserved it, I would!
I am truly astounded by how annoying you are. Well, how about we make a trade instead?
The bow of the Earth God! What the...
Defiant little children should be
Makoto! Are you alright?
I'm fine. Run away!
If you value your girlfriend's life, then you better tell me your artifact's true name.
You're not going to hurt either one of us!
Please stop it! Just go!
You're as ignorant as he is sassy. And though I admittedly hate sassy kids with a passion, kids who happen to be ignorant are the most loathsome creatures of all!
Hold on! As tight as you can! Dina!
Just how many artifacts do you have? I'll be taking that one as well! You can either be target practice, or surrender your second artifact and divulge both of their true names.
Fine, I will. I'll hand it over, then I'll tell you its true name. But only if you agree to let Dina go.
That's not fair.
I see you're finally thinking logically.
I won't have long to act. It might only take her one glance to realize this isn't an artifact. So the moment I give it to her, I'll take Smile Stick back and teleport Dina somewhere far away from here. I may not survive, but at least she will.
Hold it. Set it down there.
Okay. Now return to me, Smile Stick!
Oh no! Oh, you poor thing! I don't know what other tricks you may or may not have up your sleeve. But before anything else happens, you're going to comply and tell me the true name of your wand. Well?
Its name is, Hatsuna?
So you did this? Is that power and light emanating from her artifact? I asked you a question. Are you the one that hurt Magato? Who cares? What does it matter, huh? Fire!
Hatsuna, please be careful!
Let's go, Fiend Bear. Driot. You lowlife. By abusing artifacts you've made others suffer, you'll pay for everything. I think I've heard enough! I'll blow you away!
What's going on exactly? Is this power coming from Muffy? Or Hatsuna?
How dare you harm my partner! Impossible.
Hatsuna, no, wait!
The Master Thief Hatsuna may steal from people, but she doesn't kill them. 'Cause her mama taught her better than that.
Safe to say it's over now. So give us the Bow of the Earth God without any fuss.
That scarf is fantastic. Though most things made by Maeve Hoshisato usually are. Got too cocky for your own good, didn't you? I'm gonna kill you right here, right now. Then I'll take that amazing artifact of yours. Even if you don't tell me its true name, somebody else will.
That's not gonna happen.
Why's that?
My Smile Stick works just fine inside your barrier. Nullification magic can't affect it. And that's only one of the many abilities it has.
Right, I'm sure.
You don't believe me, but that'll be your downfall. Sit tight, Hatsuna. A few more seconds and this'll all be over. And Dina, once we get home, I'll show you the magic trick I've been saving. The one even you're incapable of doing.
Oh, Magato.
It's showtime, everyone! Matter transformation! It'll explode on you if you fire it!
My apologies for the wait.
Are you guys okay?
Ugh,
Oh, thank God. You're alive.
of course I am.
Careful, my ladies. If you hug Master Makoto too hard, you might wind up squeezing out what little life he has left.
Sorry, I forgot how hurt you are.
No, it's fine.
Who knew Smile Stick had a power like that?
But boy am I glad it does, since it certainly worked out in our favor.
Guess I fooled you too.
Huh?
What sort of name is matter transformation anyway? If she had tried to shoot you, you'd be 6 feet underground, mate.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised. You would pick up on a sleight of hand like that. I appreciate you playing along, though.
Lucky for you, it's actually worked. You looked, dare I say, impressive.
Well, you two sure are friendly. Ah! Sorry if this comes across as rude, Dina, but I think your chest got bigger.
I assumed this might be the case for quite some time. I also assume this possibility never once crossed your mind, did it, Lady Kana? But Dina is, in fact, a female.
Jesus, you're dense.
You know, I just found out a bit earlier myself.
What?
If it's all the same, I'll be taking the artifacts that you stole. No hard feelings, right?
Thank you, lad, for keeping Dina safe during such chaos.
If anyone's grateful, it's me. Having her by my side helped a lot.
Dina is really a girl, and she spent the whole night with Magato!
Is she okay?
I believe she'll be fine, though it does appear she's had far more than she can take.
Oh, not again. My sweet baby girl. You shouldn't get so worked up.
Hey, everybody! Nice flight! Look at me! You're not gonna believe what I'm about to say! It turns out that Dina is actually a girl! I know! Oh, wow. You mean you're just now finding that out? Why, though? Why would you dress like a boy in the first place?
Because I wanted to become my uncle's apprentice, but he only takes on boys.
Wish I'd been aware of such a fun fact about me.
You don't pretend it's not true! I've heard you say girls were no good!
That honestly doesn't sound like something I'd say.
You liar!
Now. As exciting as all this is, it might be best kept for later, okay?
Let's go, Hatsuna. And don't look so bummed, Dina.
Okay, transport these 3 items to Larutia Village.
That's that. I don't see why Maeve wouldn't be released now.
Did you hear that? Finally! Mama's really coming home.
At least, she was supposed to come home.
Activate Soulish!
That was a fairly decent attack, Lady Kana.
Why aren't you practicing with your artifact, too?
Well, I'd rather not depend on it too much. I want to be an accomplished magician user.
That's so. I suppose you really are worthy to be the junior...
Before we knew it, summer had arrived.
Hey, bro!
What's up? Are you behaving yourself?
You bet I am. Are you doing the same?
Trying to.
Hi, hun. How's school going? You getting along all right?
Yeah, loving every minute of it. The girls definitely outnumber the boys, but it's not too bad. In fact, I think it's what brought all the guys in my class closer together.
You know, we'd love it if you brought everyone for a visit soon.
Okay, I'll try to bring it up once Miss Maeve is back home. Even though, I have no idea when that'll be.
Makoto!
Huh?
We got a letter from the village!
It's a message from none other than Lady Morrigan.
It says we must obtain yet another artifact she specifies.
None other than Lady Morrigan.
It says we must obtain yet another artifact she specifies. Huh.
This is endless. Think she'll ever let Mama come back home?
We have no choice, right? Right?
Right.
Security has been completely shut down. Gao Gao will lead the way for you.
Thanks, sis. You rule. Seriously. Let's go, partner.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it, Gao Gao?
Yeah.
Do you mind disengaging the alarm for us?
Ow!
Yep, that's Mother's crest. Bingo! Muffy!
Nice. Let's snag it.
Wait! I've made it my mission to steal sadness away in the blink of an eye! That prize is mine! Because the Master Thief Platina aims to win! Now you say something!
Why? Who are you even talking to?
You're missing the point! It's just the Master Thief Platina's way!
No, wait, fine! I am also here to steal sadness away! I'm Makoto the Magnificent!
I guess that'll have to do. And it's ours! That was easy.
Look out!
What's that?
I'll save you! What the? Let her go, damn it! Oh no! That thing is strangling her!
If you'd like to experience having your head cut off, stay just like that. Crushing you is another option. Or perhaps you would prefer it if I blew you to smithereens.
You're the one who did this! Let her out of there!
Learn your place, boy. So brash.
Stop it!
Something wrong? This might be a good time to call out the power of Findabear like you did before.
Let's go, Smile Stick! What the? Why are you working? Gao Gao too? You nullified our artifacts, didn't you?
You're moments away from a crash course lesson about what happens to people who get wrapped up in the world of artifacts.
Let her go! Right now! That's enough! You're hurting her! I'll do anything! Please, just stop it!
I'm with Makoto on this one.
Miss Maeve! And Miss Mariah!
You're being much too stern, Mother. She's your own flesh and blood.
Wait, you're...
I might listen to you if I acknowledged you.
Perhaps, but the fact still remains she's your granddaughter, Mother.
It's been a while, Lady Morgan.
You think you'll stand a chance if you band together against me?
That's a very good question. Especially since you're most likely a duplicate made by an artifact.
Only one way to find out!
Hatsuna! Hey! Don't move if you're hurt!
Grandmother, you're here to show me how inexperienced I am, right? To show me how much further I still have to go. It's true. Just because I was able to draw out a little of Muffy's power, I may have gotten a momentary ego boost. And compared to people like Mama, or Auntie, or Papa, or Emma, or Jeeves, I don't even hold a candle. I fully intend to get stronger every day. And eventually, we'll be equals!
Oh?
That's right, because I am the proud daughter of Maeve!
The Master Thief Hatsuna!
Kana.
And not only that, I also have my dependable little sister. Not to mention the single best partner ever. Right, Makoto?
You're going to get stronger because you have others to support you. An ambition like that is purely juvenile!
I disagree. Valuing others' support isn't childish. Not at all. Though it might not sound convincing coming from me.
Is being forced to witness your family melodrama some kind of punishment? I'm curious what your intentions are, Mariah. So you choose to side with them too? I pray that the star's guidance falls upon every last one of you.
Well, it ended just as it should. Love conquers all.
Is that a line you got from one of your anime?
It's simply a universal principle.
Sweetheart, that was wonderful. Don't forget how you're feeling now.
You're here! You're really here! Mom!
I made it. I'm sorry for the wait. I'm also sorry if my absence made you sad.
It wasn't your fault.
Hope you know, you've got some catching up to do. A lot happened while you were gone.
Welcome home, my lady.
Emma, thank you for all you've done.
It's my pleasure.
And Makoto, you managed to keep your promise. Thank you for protecting everyone.
No prob.
I should be thanking you too.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that while you were away doing whatever, I made sure these kids were...
well taken care of, right?
Leave me alone, okay?
Whatever!